What is up, ladies and gentlemen?
Ahoy,
I am your
ahoy.
host, Death Metal Hero, and we are here for another topicless. So, hope you get your
So,
favorite beverage. You get
so topicless.
a pencil and some paper, a pen and some paper, and you're ready to kick back and relax and
Or,
draw
you know,
with us.
a needle and you prick your fingers and you smear the
Oh,
bottom of
yeah.
the can.
I
That,
mean, these things are dangerous. Leaving them set like this, I kind of have to push them to one
oh
side.
yeah,
By the
don't
way,
do
ladies and
that.
gentlemen, this is my good buddy Jason Bascom here hanging out. In case the title didn't get you guys,
Yeah, it's tricky.
what were
It's
you saying,
misleading.
Jason?
No, I was gonna say, yeah, don't leave them like that, man. You gotta. Not, I mean, obviously you don't want to do tip down, but you gotta find a way so you can spread them, maybe. Just
Look,
spread
look,
them out.
look how bloody fucking sharp these things are.
Yeah, that's why
Like
you don't do that. You just,
they will literally stick right into your finger. Awful,
yeah, I've stabbed myself plenty of times with these, man. I've drawn blood with these. It's real easy to do.
right?
Yeah.
Hail Frog G, what up?
Hey, Froggy
Come
G,
hang
Rick
out, man.
Sailor.
Good to see you.
No Rick's
Hail
in the
Rick
house.
Sailor, good to
No
see you,
Rick's
homie.
in it. Yeah,
Appreciate you being here.
yeah. We got Deadwood Gale streaming along with us apparently. So
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and we also got publishing Pete Samedi doing
Oh, pizza. I didn't even see him.
it's open mic Mondays. Yeah, so I mean,
Oh,
there's
he does
all
it. I
kinds
thought he
of
did it.
stuff going
I thought
on.
it was like a sporadic Monday. I didn't know it was every Monday.
No, he does it every Monday, man. He's Pete's great, man. Pete's
Yeah, I
good.
love Pete. He's good. He's
Like
taking away
anybody
our.
listening, if if you got a project to pitch, Pete does. He does an open mic on
Oh,
uh,
yeah.
on Mondays.
Yeah,
So
I'll be back in about a half hour.
what?
I'll be back in a half hour. I got to go to Pete's channel for a minute.
All right. I mean, I can vamp for a little bit. I suppose. I'll just wing it. Fuck it.
Nah, yeah, nah, I wouldn't do that.
So what are you just you're going? Oh shit! Look at you, just going straight into the nib.
Just going straight in, man. Just
It's
go
just
straight in.
wow. All right. See,
Just
I'm thinking I'm gonna do a sketch cover. I got this. I actually have a whole bunch of different sketch covers.
sexy though. Love them. Love them.
Yeah, they're fun, man. But I've had these for a while. I've been planning to do something with them. And I think it's about time. So I think I'm gonna start with Spawn Kills 2. And,
I
uh, Spawn
never
Kills
even,
Everyone 2.
yeah, I don't, never even heard of it. I have Spawn 300 sketch cover, but I don't have that.
It was a little mini series. Let's see who did it. And it's you know little homage cover in there. Old McFarlane.
Oh, McFarland. Oh,
I
McFarland.
wrote it, Will Robinson art.
Will
Yeah,
Robinson. I'll
yeah.
have to look at him. I don't know. I'm not familiar.
Mm,
I'm
uh,
not familiar.
I wasn't either. I picked it up just because it was a sketch cover, and I got a bulk of them at the shop.
Yeah, I even got a little Gotham sketch cover. I actually penciled out a little Batman Who Laughs on it. It's penciled out. I just
Yeah,
got to ink it. So yeah, I even so yeah. If I see sketch covers that are slightly interesting, I'll pick them up.
I have somewhere in the library. I have a um, black Ghost Rider sketch cover.
Oh, I wanted one of those, and when I was at my shop, I didn't know they made them. And I'm like, yeah, I definitely want one. And they're like, we might
So
have one.
cool.
They're like, yeah, we're sold out. I'm like, you suck, man. I gotta be
Dude, you know what?
awesome.
Sometimes the sketch covers are hard to get a hold of. Like you can put an order in for them. Because I had Vanessa actually ordered some for a regular, and they came in this weekend. I was like, oh, cool, man. Look at all these sketch covers. He's like, yeah, dude, I'm excited. I've been trying to get a hold of these because I've been doing some artwork on them, and so yeah. So I want to start doing the same, and then
Yeah,
if
I have a
if you
couple of
like,
successful. Sorry, man, I keep cutting you
oh,
off.
no, you good, homie. So anyway, instead of using a pencil right now, I'm going to just use pen. That way, I just go right in. I'm just not worrying about it because I'm just, oh, yep. See, here goes the camera. Ready? And we're focusing. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah. What kind of, you just using ballpoint or?
Oh yeah, dude, the Zebra F, what is it? FS01 or whatever it is,
Yeah,
F301. Yeah.
I use I use Bix, man. That's like I feel I can get a good texture and gradients values and stuff with just like a good regular like Bic, just something that's at Office Depot or something. Um, so I might
I
have
like
another
these
ready.
because I feel fancy using them.
See, this thing dripped already because I had too much water on it. I thought I burned off all the oil in this thing too, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, it is dangerous going straight in because you get all this crap that I'm doing right now. But and see my white pen, somebody stole them all from Michael's. So
What?
yeah, dude, I went to go get so mad this weekend. I went to go get another one of these Posco pens. Uh, Posco, I don't know if the light's really hitting it, but they're really good. I had David Finch. I saw on the stream. He's like, "Yeah, these are really good." And I picked them up. I'm like, "Yeah, they're really good." And it was white, so I'm like, "Cool." And yeah, I went in this weekend, and apparently somebody stole like all of the Posco pens, like every color, because there's like a small selection, and I guess they've been having a big problem with that. I'm like, really, man? Like, I used to work there, so I know the kind of theft that goes on. It's ridiculous.
Jesus.
Yeah. Dude, there was one time somebody's kid defecated in one of the aisles. It's yeah, you would think it's Walmart.
It kind of sounds like Walmart or like,
Yeah.
I
Nope.
don't know, Dollar General.
General or something like that. Yeah, nope. Michael's. It's the kind of Michael's I worked at. Nothing but class and defecation.
Like, usually you only get that like with people at Walmart.
Yeah. Yeah, it was dude, the Michael's I worked at was pretty weird. There's okay, I don't know what I'm doing.
I'll be straight up with you. The Michaels that we have here sucks. Like
Yeah,
it is terrible, man.
the one I worked at was one of the smaller ones, and it wasn't one of the better ones. But I worked at the bigger one in Fort Myers, Florida. There was a pretty big one I worked at there, and it was nice.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with ours here. Like they really don't have art supplies. It's more crafts.
Which is funny because it's Michael's Arts and Crafts.
Yeah.
It's not just Michael's
The
Crafts.
art supplies is severely lacking. It's like they don't know how to stock it properly.
Well, yeah, I mean, it also depends on what you're looking for too. Uh, like the Michael's, I think it was in Fort Myers. They had Hunt 102 nibs,
Yeah.
or was that in no Cape Coral? They had Hunt 102 nibs, and like up here, can't no, they don't have them. They just have regular like calligraphy sets. So it also depends on the location and what they carry and stuff. It's just ridiculous, but yeah, I used to work there. Fun times. But yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, I went to go get one of those. Pesco pens are really good. They work pretty well. It's just like a whiteout pen.
Oh, see, I use these
The
those
gel,
little jelly rolls.
yeah, they work
They're
really
basically
well
little
too.
paint pens.
Like I like the Pesco. It's thicker than those, and
Uh,
it yeah, it's so like it's kind of like a whiteout pen almost, but you don't have to squeeze the barrel to get the
oh, okay.
the whiteout out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I have a big one. There's so
Yeah.
much
As
in there.
long as it doesn't get clogged up and whatnot. Yeah. Keep the tip
Yeah,
good.
and they work. I've seen Jim Lee use them plenty of times, and he uses them. Granted, he could use them as
Yeah.
a pencil if he
No,
wanted to.
they're great for throwing for adding in highlights and
Yep,
like doing striking long lines through.
yep.
Yeah. Hey, Wolvo, what's up, dude? Welcome.
Hey, what's going on, Wolverine?
Good to see you, buddy.
So, what did you do this weekend, man?
Me?
No, no, yeah, you.
Who else would you be talking to? Let's see. This weekend had my grandmother's 92nd
Oh,
uh,
wow.
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. 92nd birthday, and we did crab legs.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, king crab legs. They were real good, man. Real good.
It's my nephew's birthday today.
Oh, we got a Fraga in the house. We got a Robert Fraga in the house. What's up,
Oh,
brother? Good to
hail.
see you, homie. Thanks for coming to
Yeah,
hang out, man.
yeah. Much obliged to the Fragas.
But yeah, did the birthday thing with grandma, and
That's
I
cool.
worked at the shop on Saturday, and Saturday afternoon, I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to drive up to a Spirit of Halloween, and oh, yep, there you go. Camera, camera.
Oh, camera.
See, I actually need to do something. It is so. Um, what is the proper term for it? It is half-assed,
Racist?
slapdash,
Oh,
jerry
oh.
rigged.
I
Because I'm
thought you
literally
said.
literally hanging the camera from like my light, and like here I'll switch the camera here, and I'll show you guys. See, this is my light. This is my camera. It's
So you're
all
using a webcam,
on
right?
right now. But I actually put this here so you wouldn't be blinded when I switch the camera. Yeah.
Well, you're
I
using a
think about it
webcam,
all
right?
the time. What?
You're using a webcam.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
my Logitech webcam, and
What you
then
could what you could do is get one of those snakes that holds your phone, on your desk, or clamped to your side of your desk, and you just use a little strip of duct tape and loop it, and then to the bottom of your webcam.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? I think I have actually one of those little
That's
spider grip things here somewhere. I got to figure out where I put it. Anyway, where it's hanging off the handle right now, and normally it's just fine. Like it's not. It's basically right in between my eyes, so it's a little awkward. But you know,
yeah.
I can
That's
still see enough to draw.
that's the trouble I have with my iPad. It protrudes right out to where I usually have my head, uh, dipped down. So it does get a little in the way, but it works. It works. And we'll have to see how this works out because I do have the extender, and we'll see what happens when more people join the stream. So
Dude, you sound great so far, man. That's
yeah,
awesome.
so far it's working. Yeah, it was a kind of a pain setting it up, but the
Sometimes it
getting
can be.
yeah, I think I got a good one. I don't know. We'll find out. My main problem was whenever people were joining the stream. I think that's when I had all that clutter and it didn't want to
Hello,
cooperate.
crackhead. What's up, brother?
Oh, my favorite crackhead.
My favorite crackhead,
That's my
right?
favorite crackhead, man.
Thanks for coming to hang out, homie.
Yo, brother.
Doodle.
Yeah, I saw Hex Allen go live for a few minutes. Well, he was out live for a while, but I was actually able to watch him do some. He is a good artist, man. I didn't even know.
Yeah,
Hex Allen.
man. Like it's amazing how many talented people are out there, and we're all
Yeah.
just, we're doing it. You know.
Well, and the other thing is, with the way the indie scene has been, I mean, it's boomed in my opinion from what I could, from what I know, at least gathered the information of other streamers. But uh, I think it's a great because everybody was influenced by everybody else starting to put books out. They're like, you know what, I can put a book out. I got ideas. I'm okay. I'm decent. I'm decent. And
I
so
can do this.
they get their hand at it. And you know what? Cool, man. More power to them. I
Yeah.
think it's awesome. And then you get to see all the great talent that's been hidden away because, the strict guidelines of the industry They want you to do it a certain way and have it a certain thing, and yeah. So I mean, I think it's cool, man. There's a lot of phenomenal artists I never would have heard about if it hadn't been through the indie scene and crowdfunding.
What's up, Fade?
Solution. Judging my spelling on Twitter and everything. Rude. Yeah, so cool, man. When was her birthday? What, Sunday or Saturday?
Well, we were celebrating Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, Saturday I had to go run and get the supplies. I had to brave a Publix
Oh,
Saturday afternoon.
really? I would think Sundays are the worst here for our grocery store. Not Saturday.
I mean, this one in particular is just in a beachy area, so there's
Oh, yeah.
it's just
A lot of
beachy
flip
people.
flops.
Like sometimes it's almost like a Walmart, man. Like just in respect to like the people in there. I'm fairly certain I saw some woman just wearing a shirt and like possibly bikini bottoms. And I was just like,
You
yeah.
never know. Yeah. I don't know, man. Even like up here, they wear sandals too, and I just hate the sound of flip flops. Oh, every time somebody walks, all I hear is white trash, white trash, white trash, white trash. Every time I hear that stupid flop hit their heel, I can't help it, man. I like they're not for white trash people, but that's like I can understand if you're going up to your local convenience store or
There's our
like
homie. What's up, Christopher John? Sorry,
oh,
Jason, I didn't mean to
Christopher
cut
John.
you
No,
off,
man,
dude.
you got to say hail to
What's
Christopher
up,
John,
brother?
another very talented individual.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, like if you're going up to like 2 minutes up the road to get a gallon of milk or something stupid at your convenience store, but when you're going out for like 12 hours, put on some shoes, you disgusting hillbilly. It's like I don't know. I'm not a flip flop guy. Not a flip flop
Eh,
guy.
I'm not. I don't like the thong flip flops, man. It's got to be like just the over the foot flip flop, and even then, I'd probably rather have like some kind of shoe, like my
Right.
Kivas or something like that.
And like
Or
I said, I understand the convenience of them. You slip them on real quick and you go. But to me, they're for like small tasks outside your home. They're they're not for going out to restaurants and shopping places and where I am anywhere. But I don't know.
yeah, yeah. The funny thing is that that site, people of Walmart, a lot of those, not I mean, a good number of those have been from my fucking Walmart. Like, I'm not joking. Like, old Pimp Willie, yeah, yeah, just very dapper old black gentleman who has like his crushed velvet suit. He's got his hat. He's got
Oh,
his vest,
nice,
his shirt, his tie. He is matching on down. He looks sharp as fuck. Yeah, that is old
nice.
Pimp Willie. He is a staple.
There was a
He
guy up
is,
here.
yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, man.
Nah,
There was a
you.
guy up. There was a guy up here who used to like 20 years ago when I would go to like bars and stuff. My friend was a DJ, and I'd stand behind the booth and help him with the ladies. But there was a guy at one place. There was a sports bar, and he was known as Rod Stewart because he would have the haircut like Rod Stewart. He was kind of oldish like Rod Stewart. The only thing he had a mustache. Rod Stewart didn't have a mustache, but he had on this like amazing, like he always wore these amazing suits, like deep blue and purple, and like the dude was dressed to kill. And it's like a sports bar. it's like he stood out like a crazy sore thumb, and his dance moves were so bad they were fantastic. But they were his. Like he owned it. He had the. I wish I had that dude's confidence. He was the
Right.
most confident dude ever. And like I never talked to him. I heard he was a really cool guy, but he's always just because he looked like Rod Stewart, like short haircut Rod Stewart. Like he looked just like the dude. And so yeah, but dude was pimped always. Like he always looked good. It's like, man, that guy's
Right.
got class. That's a guy that's got class. So yeah, that other dude you're talking about, man, that guy's got class. You go
Yeah,
Walmart
man. You know,
full on.
you got to look. It feels natural for you, and you
Yeah,
own that shit. You know what I mean?
that's right.
Like you
Like
just you.
that takes confidence, man. That takes
Yeah,
confidence to dress like that.
I agree, man.
Yeah, so yeah, that's not bad. It's the people at Walmart. I think Red Gaze does that from time to time. He'll go on that people at Walmart site or whatever, and he'll scroll through it, and it's just hilarious. Oh, some of it's just outright disgusting. Like I don't understand. Like I'm not Mr. Vain or proud, but I have some sense of courtesy for other human beings, and I put on proper attire. I mean,
Hey, man. You know, it's proper attire is in the mind of the wearer. I guess I don't know,
yeah,
man.
exactly. Because there's common sense. Okay, if you
Is
put
there?
on
Is there
it,
really? Do we still have
it,
that?
it should be because if you put on a thong and you put on stockings that only go up to like your half thigh and then a sweater with a cowboy hat, don't go to Walmart. Just don't go to Walmart. Don't do it. Stay home.
Well, I mean, listen. To be fair, if they look good in it, like objectively look good, not subjectively look good
That's
in
that, but that's always subjective.
it. All right, there's
You're
certain.
trying to make the case, man. No, don't go to
No,
Walmart.
okay, yeah, just that's
You're doing
that's
devil's
probably an
advocate, and I
option to
appreciate it.
avoid. Fair
I,
enough.
I understand. I understand. You're doing devil's advocate, man. You're trying to, trying to yin to the yang, but it ain't
Listen,
yinning.
if I see a hot chick wearing that, I ain't gonna complain. But you know, that's
I,
just me.
okay, how often do you see a hot chick dressed like that at Walmart? Yeah,
Well,
exactly. Yeah.
depends on
So
not maybe not necessarily Walmart, but you'll see that
no,
at
no, this is
certain
Walmart.
stores near water, near the beach.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah, near the beach. Yeah, they dress. The ladies dress all sorts of ways down by the beach. But I'm talking about Walmart, man. Like Walmart, 2:30
Well,
in
I
the
mean,
morning. Like they're usually like people like me. That's what they look like, and people like me wear clothes because we respect other humans, and are like we don't want to make them vomit. We just don't want to make them vomit.
yeah, you know, vomiting's not all that fun.
No, no. A little upchuck in your mouth and then you swallow it. It's not good.
Ugh.
I don't like it. I don't want other people to do it. But yeah, I got that repeater this weekend. It was a little, I don't know. This weekend was kind of weird. It's kind of weird, just because like with busy. I did get my comics sent out last night,
Yeah.
so hopefully the files were set up properly. And if they are, I should get the books next Tuesday. So
That's awesome, dude.
yeah, dude. Like I said, I really hope they.
Exciting.
I really hope they went through right because I really do want them next. I want to see what they look like, and I hope I didn't mess anything up uploading it because they got all the bleeds and the trims and everything, and I didn't know if I added the trim into it, and I hope the 2-page spread turned out okay. And like I don't know, I didn't. They said after you see your proof, I'm like I didn't see a proof anywhere. I'm like whatever. We'll see what happens. It looked okay, but I hope it looks great. That's what I want. I want it to look great.
Wolverine says, "Look, if you can't look like 25-cent trailer trash at Walmart, where can you?" And
Uh,
Robert Reagan says, "That's your own damn house. How to public view."
yeah, exactly.
That's
With
great.
the windows and curtains closed. Yeah.
Preferably.
Hiding
Don't
your
be
freak
dancing around
shelter.
like Buffalo Bill. Like, well, no, hey, Buffalo Bill was
Yeah,
doing it right. You know, he was behind
see?
closed doors. He was at home. You know, he
Yeah. In the
wasn't.
basement. Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't. He
When
wasn't
he answered the
okay.
door, he
Yeah, he
looked
was hurting
presentable.
people, but yeah.
Yeah. When he answered the door, he looked presentable. He had on I think he had on a crop top, but that was about it. Or he had on jeans. He was still dressed okay. Yes, you don't. Even Buffalo Bill has common courtesy. This should be Buffalo Bill can do it, so can you.
Mhm.
That should be like everybody's thought process there.
Wolverine said, "For Ohio people, TMH, the beach means something entirely different to us."
He's
Yeah,
he's not wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
No, I got family in Indiana. I know what you mean.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Well,
beach means something entirely different.
yeah. Well, I live by Lake Erie, so there is beaches, but they're filled with debris and dead fish and cans, and oh, they're not like I guess they cleaned them up after for the while ago. But the beaches, yeah, definitely in Florida are gorgeous, man. I'm not even a beach person.
Yeah, well,
I,
I mean, I live near a beach, and I'm not a beach person.
yeah, my ex-wife
Like,
was big into
I
beaches.
wear far too much black to be a beach person. I like the
Yeah, I was
beach at
always
night, under the moon.
there. You go. That's not bad.
Yeah. Robert Fraga says hot chicks don't go to Wally World.
They don't. He's not wrong.
Yeah, I know.
They don't.
No, well, you know what? They probably do, but they just they instead of
During the
getting
day,
made up, they get scuzzed up so they look like they fit in. They can shop
they
peacefully.
well they
Like,
yeah they
no, I'm
they
serious,
blend
man.
in.
You know,
They got to
that yeah,
blend in.
incognito.
Yeah.
They've gone incognito, and that's
Yeah.
why you never see hot chicks in Wally World. It's my theory anyway.
No, you know what? It is a good one. It's a good theory. Uh, or they go during the daytime, like a regular human being.
God damn. Froggy says, Robert Fraggett, true, but the kind of chicks that will double down on a frog like me do go to Walmart.
See that
So
Hill Froggy, man. He knows what's up. There you go.
get it, Frog G.
Yeah, you got to get it where you can
Save us.
get it. I don't like blaming. I always
All
screw up
right.
around. Yeah, so yeah, I was caught. Did you catch? You were probably at the shop. Drinker started streaming at what, like 4?
Who did?
Uh, the Critical Drinker.
Oh, nice.
This man, I think he doesn't re-upload those live replays. Um,
Oh, no.
yeah, I love catching Drinker. No, yeah, I've tried before, and it says like this video is not available. Like, yeah, whatever. But it wasn't as hilarious as his last one that he did with Az. Uh, him and Az
That's
were
because
going over
Az
the commando, which
is
was
a
just
fucking hell of a lot of
hilarious.
fun, man. He's a trip, dude.
Yeah, he's hilarious, man. Yeah, Az is hilarious. But he was just talking about, like, I guess Drinker hit 500,000 subs, and that's why he did this stream, which is crazy.
That is crazy. Holy shit. Congrats, dude.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that's a hell of a thing.
yeah.
Hell
He's
of a lot of
somebody
work,
that's like
too, I'm
that.
sure.
That he's got a regular. Oh yeah. Well, he just put a video up almost, maybe like 4 videos a week. I would think 4 or 5 a week. And his aren't like no simple task either. His are very in depth, and he puts work into them. You can tell. But and he's got a character, which is just genius. He made a character. So like kind of like Ethan is kind of a character. Even though that's how he is, he still kind of plays a character. You know,
Right.
he's a brilliant. Dude, Ethan is brilliant when it comes to just talking, and his conveyance of speech and pattern, and like
Well, he's got it right,
this is
man.
your
It's
book.
talk radio, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
essentially what we're doing right now is also the same thing. It's talk
yeah,
radio.
yeah, but he's really good at making you like he's a hype man, and he's good at psychological aspects of it. Like he really is. If you listen to him, the way he makes you a part of everything he's saying, it's not easy to do that, to make the entire audience be like, yeah, I am a part of that, and that is happening because of me. You are right. You are right. And he's not wrong, like you are, like Cyberfrog is happening because of you, because yeah, if you didn't back it and I didn't back it, everybody else didn't back it. So I mean, he's not
Well, I
wrong when
mean,
he
yeah,
does it,
that's
but
the nature of crowdfunding.
yeah, but
Yeah.
he's just, like I said, he's just very good at his
Well,
he's a good
he's
wordsmith.
enthusiastic about it, man. Like he's doing his thing, man.
Yeah, he's a
He
wordsmith.
did the corporate grind, and he's now getting to do his own thing. I mean, it's got to be like taking a breath of fresh air and just like unfolding your wings that have bound them and like flying off of your own volition. Like that's got to feel like the ultimate fucking freedom. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, and to make the money that he made, I mean, like, he took a gamble and learned a lot of lessons along the way, and
He
has
funded
been.
it himself. Whatever. That's all his money. He just funded it himself.
Damn. I mean, he must have been talking that shit away for years then.
That's
Shit,
Mormon
like,
money. We all know it's from the.
not
We all know
feeding the
it's.
family, not, not
That's
paying any bills, just socking that shit away for the
nah,
rainy day
man.
where, yep, you know what? I'm going to fake a crowd fund just so I
Right.
can get people
Right.
to respect me or
No, that's just
something.
that's the Mormon money, man. It's Mormon money.
What? What?
Yeah.
And what?
Mormon. Yeah. That's what it's from, man. Come on. You know it. We know it. Mormons.
You know what? We might have to ask Clint about that. Maybe he knows about the Mormon money.
That Mormon
What
money.
is up, Arthur Brown? The
Ew.
uncanny Kodiak. What's going on, brother?
Kodiak.
Good to see you, homie.
Kodiak, man. Let's see. What do I want to do? Do I want to do that or do I want to do this?
Arthur says he likes the hype. Well, I mean, you know what? The hype is part of it. Like,
Yeah, you got to hype.
what is a movie trailer for, right? Movie trailer is to get you hyped for this new movie, right? Get you excited to come see this shit opening night, right? If you're not hyped to see it, you gonna go see it? Oh, I'll go see it eventually.
Maybe.
Maybe I'll get around to it.
Well, not only that, though, with the way movies have been these days, you can't really get too hyped about a trailer because it'll just let you down in the long run.
Well, that's because I have a theory on this. I have a theory that people are making the movie for the trailer instead of making the trailer for the movie afterward. If that makes any sense.
So so you're saying they want to
They're
draw you
thinking
in.
myopically.
Well, I'm just
They're not
saying, like
worried
they're
about
making
telling a
the
good story. I don't know.
not like they're making the movie and for the trailer, so the trailer will catch you. So they're putting all the good crap in the trailer that's in the movie, and then the rest of it they just don't care about the whole story because they know they got you with that initial splash page or that they got you, and so
Right.
you paid for it whether or not you stay in the theater. They don't care as long as you pay for it.
Right.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's very iffy going to movies these days.
Well,
I mean, you almost have to
I think
rely on somebody else seeing it first.
if it's a friend that's going to see it first, sure. If it's like waiting on critic reviews, I'll
Yeah,
pass on
no,
critic reviews most of the
not critic
time.
reviews. No,
Yeah.
no, I'm with you. It's got to be a reliable person I know that has semi decent taste in movies.
Yes. If they have a history of liking garbage, then their choices are suspect.
See, this brings me to something else I was thinking about when watching Drinker. And like, don't get me wrong, like they're right in these things, but you're allowed to like bad movies. Like
Of
it's
course you
okay.
are. You're
Yeah.
allowed to like bad comics too, but
Hold on
you
now.
got to
You're
be
talking.
willing to take
Now you're
these.
just talking crazy. But no, yeah, exactly. Though you're allowed to, but the thing is, people are afraid to admit that they like it in fear of lashing or being discredited in some way. Like I've even said it before. Out of the 3 Disney movies, which all did suck, the one I like the most is the middle one. What's episode 8? The one everybody hates, the Ryan Johnson one.
Hold on. What did you just tell me?
Yeah, see, exactly my point.
No,
Everybody gets like,
hold on.
no, see, no, see, and then you're
We
gonna
just
go,
lost the viewer because of this shit. What did you say?
You heard what I said. I'll repeat myself.
You
The
like
middle
The
one.
Last Jedi?
See, see, this is where everybody misconstrues what I'm saying. I didn't say I liked The Last Jedi. I said out of the three, if you made me had to
Oh,
pick which one
oh.
of the three I had to watch, it would be the middle one. Here are my reasons. Here are my reasons. I don't care how bad. I don't care how bad they portrayed him. At least Luke Skywalker is in majority of it. Even
Mhm.
though he was horrible in it as a character, he was in it. I got to see Luke Skywalker. Carrie Fisher was in it. Cool. The space chase sucked. That was stupid. But you had some cool lightsaber fights. You had Snoke in it, even though they offed him at the, in it, which did suck. But he's at least in it. They didn't play into every single thing. And what I really liked, they made Rey a nobody. She was nobody. It was before like, I'm a Skywalker. No, you're not. Shut up, whore. You're a nobody.
You know
Okay.
this because they had absolutely no plan for her, right? They flip
Yeah,
flopped back and
that's
forth. She was
perfect.
going to be a Kenobi. She was going to be a Palpatine.
Right.
She was
That's
nobody, and then she
better
was a
to make
Palpatine.
her a nobody. Just scrap it and let her be a nobody. Don't make
Better
her
to make
connected.
her an actual character rather than a Mary
No.
Sue.
No, because here's the thing. And here's the thing though. You make her
Mhm.
a nobody. That way in the third one, you can trail her off and focus in on somebody else. Not only that, they should have made Finn actually the Jedi and not Rey, but that's another thing.
Man, Finn was such a damn wasted opportunity.
He
Like,
was.
what a cool place to start a character from. Like, he's a stormtrooper that's like, I'm done with this. I'm gonna move beyond this, or I've had a change of heart, whatever. And then they do absolutely nothing with him.
Nothing.
He
They did
starts
nothing.
here and he goes here. You know, just
Yeah.
yeah, nothing.
Yeah. They
So
could have done a lot with him and they
anyway,
didn't.
I yeah, no, I would probably prefer to watch the first one just because you can have at least some uh naivete.
Redemption.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was at least some glimmer of promise. However, photocopied from the original it was.
Well, but see, and that's one reason why I don't pick that one is because it really is just a rehash of A New Hope.
I
It,
would rather watch the rehash than Ryan Johnson's fucking
ooh.
abomination. I watched that
It,
bitch 4 times in theaters just because my name's Luke and everybody has to go watch Star Wars with me. Couldn't wrangle them
listen,
all up at once, but no, by
I'll
the
tell you
fourth
something.
time, I hate that
I
movie.
only saw it once in theaters, so what does that tell you, man? You must love that movie.
Mm,
Like
mm,
I said,
hate
I don't know.
movie.
I'm a big. I don't mind some fan service. It's fine. I get it. But
Sure.
that's why I can't tolerate that last one. It is just everything thrown at you that everybody wants this, so let's give it to them. It's like,
Dude,
shut up, dude. There's no
the movie's
storytelling
terrible.
then.
Terrible.
It's
Like this
it's
trilogy
terrible.
just got worse.
Yeah.
Like um I will honestly say this. I went to go see the last one uh on protest. I'm not joking. My friend Ariel was like, "Come on, man. Like I can't get anybody else to go with me and I have a night off from the kid and like come on, man." And I was like, "Fine, just because it's you, but I'm bringing my flask." Oh, no, I filled that shit up with Jameson and I brought my flask with me, and that is the only way that I got through that movie.
Yeah, that
I
was.
I, I kind of feel bad because I might have been a slight asshole in the theater.
So you might have been an honest viewer in the theater.
Yes, I might have been an honest viewer in the theater. Like when they head faked that she killed Chewie on the transport, I
Yeah.
uh I was like, "Yep, fuck it, I'm done." I got up and I walked out and went and took a piss. Took a nice leisurely piss.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was. Oh, it's just so bad. But and they could have. See, that's the other thing, and they could have fixed any problems that anybody had with the. I always get their names mixed up. I get the return of the last Skywalker and the return of Rey. I don't even know what it's called
Listen,
half
just
the
call
time.
it, garbage one, garbage two,
All
and
right,
garbage
that'll work
three.
for me. I like that. All right,
Yeah,
so
garbage three.
you could have salvaged garbage 2 as bad as it was. You could have been like, okay, we can fix this part, and we can fix that part that sucked too. Space Mom, hey, you know what? That's a little Mary Poppins-ish weird, but you know what? She's Space Mom, cool. We like
No.
Carrie Fisher. Hey, I like Carrie Fisher. She could float through space all day long. I have no problem with that. But you could have fixed a lot of that crap, and they just didn't. They just swiped it aside, and they were just like, yeah, but they just swiped it aside. And we're like, you know what? We're just going to recant everything and make what the fans want us to make. It's like, no, be creative. Use the crap they gave you and turn it into something not crap, not great because you can't do it, just not crap. Give me something that's like,
I think you
okay.
have more faith in them than I do.
No, I'm saying they could have. And that's the other thing, though, that I don't really like talking like these bad movies, like Jurassic World or the Terminator movies, the Alien movies, half the time, the new ones, because it's all what if they should have and they could have done this and that, and it's all wishful thinking that will never happen, never happen.
See, I didn't mind the Jurassic World movies.
Oh, dude, that last one was horrible. That was worse than the Rise of Skywalker.
Oh,
come on! Using dinosaurs as military? Who uses like that whole premise in itself is stupid, but they double down on that crap. It's like what is this?
Okay,
Horrible.
so
That Indominus Rex stupidity.
But genetically cloning dinosaurs, like, are you serious? People would absolutely try to use them for weapons. Are you crazy?
That's stupid.
Like, is it? It's totally plausible in that world.
No, it's not. Dude, you give me a bazooka versus a raptor, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. The raptor's dead.
Yes, but are you always gonna have a bazooka?
No, but they're using them for military tactics. If you have a military tactics, you're putting them up against military weapons.
Mm-hmm.
They're dead. They're dead.
Unless they're in a jungle. Maybe they're thinking purely jungle warfare, man.
Yeah, how many jungle wars are there? There's jungle battles, but there's not jungle wars. Wars are nowadays fought in the space or like in the jets and aerial assaults. A lot of it is that now, and drones and all that stuff. Who wants something on four legs that you got to feed 18,000 tons of food a day? No, it's impractical and stupid. It's just dumb. You're allowed to like it, but see, this is my whole point. You're allowed to like it, and I'm allowed to be like, you are an idiot for liking that. Just like you're allowed to say I'm an idiot for
liking the abortion that they call The Last Jedi, or no, yeah.
See, they're so bad you can't.
God damn it, Garbage 2, whatever it is.
They're so bad. They're so bad you can't even remember the names of them. That's how bad they are. Like you can't convince A New Hope, the Return of the Jedi, and The Empire Strikes Back. Like it might take a second to recall them because they're from the 70s and early 80s, but you know them. Like even the prequels, you had the Clone Wars.
Here, I don't know if I forgot to mention that. What up, Leg Kick?
Oh, Leg Kick. Hey.
What's going on, what are you saying? Oh, I got the wine buzz on. Haven't been in the interweb in like 2 months.
Oh, you gotta get on them webs, man.
Yeah.
Spider webs.
Let's see. Yeah, Arthur likes the Jurassic World movies too.
No, they're garbage.
No, they're garbage.
After Jurassic Park 1,
that was good. Said he's loving the eyes for the piece, Jason. Looking good.
Oh, thanks, brother. Much appreciated.
Apparently, the utilization was the plan. The utilization for military was the plan from the beginning for Michael Crichton.
What? Oh, well, yeah, but okay, but if you watch Jurassic Park,
Fade, have fun of that Walmart run.
Oh, Fade's going to Walmart.
Yep.
Make sure you take lots of photos.
Ooh,
there you go.
I had no idea that Crichton had that plan from the beginning.
Yeah, neither did I, and that's stupid.
Well, I mean, would you prefer like a post-apocalyptic world where dinosaurs have taken over the Earth again?
Yeah, that's fine, man. As long as we're all dead.
I would take.
Like I could see if technology took a step back, like post-apocalyptics. We don't really have all this technological advancements. We're sitting ducks in a lot of those instances. So yeah, that makes a little more sense in that point. But
Christopher John says his son is 7. He knows the Jurassic World inside and out.
Yeah, see, he's 7. He's 7. He's allowed to. That's fine. I don't know. It's just a bit much for me. Jurassic Park was cool.
Highlander movie, and there's only 3 Star Wars movies, says Wolverine.
Yes, there is only one Highlander movie. That is true.
Yeah.
You know what? I give the prequels a pass. They're not the greatest, but they're at least George Lucas, and they're at least watchable. You know, you can be like, all right, I'm going to do a Star Wars marathon. We'll start with 1. Like, you could sit through them after 6 or after what episodes? Yeah, 6. You're like, okay, we're done now. We don't need to watch anymore. Or no, it's 7, 8. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Return of the Jedi
system. Yeah,
exactly. My whole thoughts on the Star Wars is the Skywalker saga ended with Return of the Jedi, and the Mandalorian is just a nice epilogue of the universe afterwards, after the fall of the Empire.
Right.
Like, I like Rogue One well enough. I'm willing to accept that.
Once again, though, that's a prequel. Yeah, it's a prequel though. So and it's an in-betweener, and it was done well. Solo. I wanted it to.
I didn't mind Solo. Like, I honestly didn't. I knew what's her name was going to be. Betray him at the end there, but
it's predictable.
I didn't mind Solo.
Yeah,
I liked it better than I liked the mainline Star Wars movies.
You like what? It?
Like 7, 8, and 9. Garbage 1, Garbage 2, and Garbage 3. I like Solo better than all 3 of those fuckers.
Yeah, I'll agree with that statement.
Because at least Alden Ehrenreich has some kind of fucking personality.
Who's that?
That's the guy that played Han Solo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. And plus, fucking Darth Maul at the end. Like, easily the most underutilized fucking Star Wars character, movie-wise. Like, his ass should have been the main villain of the prequels. Like, who the fuck gives a shit about Count Dooku? All respect to Christopher Lee. The man was fucking amazing. And a metalhead. But, Count Dooku was such a boring character.
Yeah.
Like, he did not need to be such a major part of it. Like, Maul should have been there to sell the fucking toys.
Yeah. And also just as a cool villain in general. You know what I mean? Like, I would have definitely settled with the Darth Maul throughout all 3. And then even still, you could have had Anakin kill him, So, like Anakin, not Darth Vader, but Anakin.
Right. I mean, just think of, like, I don't know. I know in Clone Wars they paid off the whole, like, Obi-Wan versus Maul thing later. But
I didn't watch it.
How cool would it have been to see that showdown in, like, a live action?
Well, I didn't see the cartoon stuff.
I haven't watched it either. That's just what I've heard. I've been shown clips and stuff.
See, but hopefully, I think it got shelved though. The Kenobi Disney Plus show. I think they shelved it, which will suck because Ewan McGregor was going to play Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with Disney Plus, they could still do that.
Right.
I mean,
and it would have been really cool, but I think they shelved it.
Well, at least we've got The Mandalorian until that gets fucked in the face as well.
Yeah, supposedly Kathleen Kennedy has had a slight, I got this information from that stream. She's had a slight hand in a little bit. No, just a slight hand in a little bit of the second season. Like, not anything major from what I've heard, but she's had some kind of influence. They need to get rid of her. What? They just need to get rid of her. Take her out, take her out to the back and just put a bullet between the back. Oh, wait a minute. What?
I don't understand what she's thinking. Like, she's been around this for decades. Like, she's been in this business. She's, why? I don't know. Just, it almost seems like an intentional mishandling of a product. Like, I can't explain it in any other way. Like, you would see things that aren't working and maybe try to turn it around so you can, bring the fans to actually spend money on this property that you just spent $4 fucking billion on.
Yeah, but it's not her money.
Maybe
What
it
does she
is.
care? It's not her money.
Yeah, yeah, that's the problem.
She's going to get paid. She's going to keep her contract. She's going to get everything that she wants. I know it's up in a year, but who knows if it's going to get renewed or if they're just going to kick her out or what.
God.
But that's I don't know. I'm not as huge. Like, I don't bleed Star Wars like some of these other people do, but I still like it.
Well, dude,
And
I grew up watching Star Wars. Like, it was
yeah,
always a fun thing with me and my dad.
yeah, it's
Like,
definitely
I
better than
remember.
Star Trek. But
I mean, listen, I will always have a soft spot for what is it? Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home with the whales. There'll be whales here, Captain. Like, I mean, that was fun. Don't mind him. He's on the LDS. What?
the LDS.
Yeah, there was the LSD.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. Just I always liked that one. I always liked 6 too. The Undiscovered Country. I always thought that one was pretty good.
I
But
haven't
yeah,
seen any of
I'm
them
not
in
huge on
years.
Star Trek. I've never been that big into it. I always
Yeah,
thought
it
the
just
cartoon
never
was pretty
appeared.
cool.
There was a cartoon.
Yeah, dude. Like
I didn't
right
know
after the first season on TV, they did an animated series.
that. I didn't
Did
know
you ever see the Spider-Man cartoon that they did in the '60s, the late
that. Oh
'60s?
yeah, yeah,
Okay, that same
yeah.
style of animation.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it would make sense. They did appear in some Scooby Doo episodes, I think. Didn't they? In my remembrance. No. Yes. Maybe.
Scoop.
Didn't
What?
didn't didn't the Star Trek? Didn't they appear in Scooby Doo episodes?
Shit, man, I don't know. Maybe. Your guess. I mean, if you say so. I don't personally know about it, but I mean
Well,
that
you didn't
don't mean
watch
nothing.
Scooby Doo?
Like I remember watching Scooby Doo.
The
I
Harlem
about
Globetrotters.
that one. I remember Batman. I remember
Globetrotters.
yeah, of course the Harlem Globetrotters. Oh shit. That Vader scene was pretty dope. Leg kick, you are correct. Robert Fraga,
And
take it easy, brother. Good to see you, man. Thanks for
peace out,
coming to
man.
hang out.
Catch you on the
Christopher
flip
John says
side.
Rogue One is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Wolvo said that you're not going to see Rogue One. It's worth a watch, dude. Especially if you
Who's
can
not going
watch
to
it
see
for
it?
free.
What,
Get drunk and
Wolverine?
throw it by.
Who ain't seen Rogue One?
I think Wolverine.
You know what? Even if you like are like, I don't want to see it. There is a blah blah. Darth Vader scene alone is well worth it. That Vader scene in Rogue One where he just destroys everyone. Oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
that's nostalgic orgasm right there. It's a thing of beauty.
Arthur says, "Yeah, I don't bleed Star Wars either. My period was up after the Force Awakens."
Yeah, they tricked us with that.
Yeah,
They were like, hey, Star Wars here. Oh, by the way, this looks cool and familiar, so you might like it. You like this, yes? So they did trick us with that. It was clever.
yeah.
Tasted beer for the first
Christopher
time. I never
John
saw
says,
that.
"I loved when Captain Kirk tasted beer for the first time in 4." That was pretty funny.
I don't remember which movie it was, but I remember him smoking a cigar with some changeling lady or alien. I remember that scene. They were like in this cold ice prison or something.
Oh yeah, that was 6. That was Undiscovered Country.
Oh, okay, all right.
Because
Yeah, see,
and I think Spock get sent to prison, like this prison planet,
yeah,
because
I
they
don't
were
know.
framed for murdering a Klingon diplomat, I believe.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen any of them.
They're fun. My dad really liked Star Trek. He likes Star Wars too, but he really likes Star Trek. And he always wanted to see the new movie.
You know, I mean, I think it's once again, one of those things like you haven't seen a Star Trek movie in a while. So here's a Star Trek movie and you liked it because it was a new Star Trek movie. Like you didn't care, like the context of it wasn't, I didn't think it was horrible. The first one anyway. The first new one. I don't know how Trekkie fans feel about it though.
What are you talking about? The new Star Trek?
Yeah.
I mean, they're they're more Star Trek with like a healthy dose of Star Wars in it. Like you ever what is that channel? Honest Trailers.
Oh, I
It's
love
J.J.
that.
Abrams demo reel for Star Wars.
Dude, my favorite one off of those guys is Die Hard because they don't say one bad thing about it. They just say how amazing the movie is.
Right.
Because it is. It's a fantastic movie. But yeah, yeah, those guys are great. But no, and you're right. That's probably why I didn't mind it as much because the thing I didn't care about Star Trek was to me it was just boring. But I was a
Mm.
kid, and so I'm like, this is dull. They're just talking, But they're very psychological and character driven, and I didn't get that as a kid. I was just more like, come on, shoot your guns and phasers and fight people with swords and stuff. Do that. Get to the action.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I never really got into Trek. I understand people's appreciation for it, but now anyway, it's kind of like how I understand why people like Picasso. I get it, but at the same time, it sucks. It's like yeah, it's not for me. I can respect it, but it's just not my style.
Yeah.
Like I mean, to me, like look, Picasso, boom, done. Look, I did it,
Yeah.
Picasso. Yeah, so
Yeah. You know. I
I can.
dude, I love honestly, if I'm gonna pick Picasso, I love his blue period. Like because
Yeah.
he was
Oh
actually
yeah. Every
he was making art, he was he was
amazing.
expressing feeling and emotion. It's so moody, it's fucking
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His blue period is by far the best.
Wolverine says Star Trek 4 seemed like it was written by people who had never watched Star Trek. Suddenly, booze is new to them, even though they drank on the original series. Suddenly, cussing was new, even though they cussed on the original series. Yeah, I was a kid when I saw it, dude.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of that stuff was. I'm sorry, I meant Pollock. Jackson Pollock. There we go. That's right.
Yes, Jackson Pollock. Yeah,
Jackson Pollock is who I was referring to.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
Picasso,
hey
yeah,
there, J
same
Money.
difference.
What's up, brother? Good to see you,
Yeah,
homie.
J Money. Yeah, J Money. How's it going, man? How's it going, man? But yeah, start like a lot of that was kids when I was a kid. So when you're a kid, it's more about the action and the fighting because that's what you're into. And Star Wars had that. Star Trek didn't.
Right.
But yeah, like I'm more of a fan of Return of the Jedi over Empire Strikes Back. Everybody loves Empire. I'm more of a Jedi fan. So
Yeah.
I've
No,
always just been ball when it comes to liking.
I think Empire is the better movie, but yeah, I'm a big fan of Jedi. Like Jedi's
Yeah,
just fun. You get to see Luke actually get to be a Jedi. Like that
yeah.
opening scene with Jabba's palace
Oh,
and
it's
on
fantastic.
Tatooine, the Sarlacc pit. I mean, that just forever imprinted in my fucking brain,
Hmm.
man. Like
It
forever.
and it
I
also
love it.
shows a great progression of Luke. Like he goes to
Hmm.
like complete Jedi master, but Vader gets him and he really makes him angry, which Jedi don't do. Which is one reason why I didn't mind what they did too much in the garbage too, because he did have that anger at some point. So it's only stands to reason it might come back. But once again, though, he conquered it. And he's like, I won't go to the dark side and all that cool
Yeah.
stuff. So what I really wish they had done, once again, this plays back into the why bother talking about it because it'll never happen. They should have done the what is it, Dark Empire from Dark Horse,
Oh yeah.
where Luke Skywalker went to the dark side, but then became a gray Jedi. That's what they should have done for the next set of trilogy. really, it was all there too. It was all planned out. It's in you got your storyboards and the comics and everything.
Oh yeah. Well,
But yeah,
that would I imagine using that would require royalties to the original writers and artists, and we can't have that now, can we?
yeah, no, and also it's cool. It doesn't play
Yeah.
into our agenda.
Hey.
But yeah, it's like I said, it's one of those things. Like, why bother talking about it? But it's more venting. It's more like you're angry about something, you're upset about something, so you want to vent about it. And that's where they should have done this, they should have done that comes in.
Well, of course, but I mean, we're fans of the media, man. We're fans
Right.
of the story. Like we grew up, we just both said we grew up watching this stuff. So I mean, a little bit of a vested interest,
Right.
and it. I don't know. That's where the problem comes in. It's always hard to watch people not handle with care, or watch them disrespect something that you care about. It's like,
Right.
come on. Like, do you want to be part of this? Well, then be a part of it by understanding it, research it, love it like we do.
Well, especially since
Don't
it's
don't try to
easily
change.
research. It's easily researchable. It's not hard to research it. And not only that, yeah, you have all the animated stuff, the books and everything. You don't discard those like they did, but you got thousands of people that work for you that you can delve into and they could go in. It's not hard, or you just stick to the movies and go off of that. Dude, you and I could come up with something way cooler than what they did in probably an hour just with the first Force Awakens. So that's just spitball and stupid ideas, I'm sure. It's easily it's not hard to make things cool. It just don't screw them
No.
up.
I mean, and also, like, there's this whole, I don't know, expanded fucking universe of novels that have been approved, a long time ago, that they made fucking games and comic books out of. Like, why not
Mm-hmm.
use those with a proven
Right.
track record to actually fucking sell?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you want to compete with like the Marvel universe or the MCU? Well, there you go. Where do you think they get their ideas from, dumbass?
Yeah. Like, that's why people were speculating about Ray being a product of Luke's child, because they're like, oh well, Luke did meet up with this one chick in the books, and this, but like, you know what? Nope, those books didn't happen. So it's like, well, there goes that idea. It's like you had a fix right there. So yeah, but they just, yeah, whatever, they
Oh,
screw
and
them,
I just hit
they
the
fight.
camera. Oh,
But
fucking
what
hell!
happened?
This is
What happened?
yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I
um,
was gonna. What?
Wolverine says Return of the Jedi was always his favorite, but honestly, at the end of the day, that was because Luke's outfit in
Yeah.
Jedi was the coolest. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh
totally.
yeah. Without a
Yeah,
doubt, black is cool.
that's why I wear all black all the time, man.
I can never do black jeans. I just don't feel like I look right in black jeans. My one friend was just saying,
Black jeans are interesting. I mean, I don't know. Might as well
well,
just
certain
wear
people can
black.
pull them off. Like I
Yeah,
could picture
yeah,
you wearing like all black jeans, black shirt. You look like you could fit it. Like you would be able to wear it. Yeah,
right.
I don't know. I'm a little guy. That looks very imposing when somebody's wearing all black. I'm a little guy. I'm not very imposing, so it just doesn't look right.
Yeah, I honestly just prefer like dark blue if I'm gonna go that route.
Yeah,
And if I'm
dark blue.
gonna
At
wear
least,
like
yeah,
black pants, I've got like black khakis.
yeah. At
Yeah,
least dark blue has like even like it looks blackish, but you're like, oh, it's blue.
yeah.
Midnight blue is a good color. I really like midnight blue.
Wolverine says he's wearing black jeans right now, and we're lucky that you're wearing anything.
Well, you notice how he didn't specify a shirt color.
Yeah, no, of course not.
Of
Of course not.
course not. No. Yeah. Little subject change. I was thinking, like, if you had to pick I don't know if you want to go 5 because it's complicated, but we'll just do 5 to make it short. What would you think be like the top 5 metal albums, in your opinion? Like death, grindcore, whatever, metal, like just metal. Like you think like personified and captured what metal is. It's a tough list because there's a couple that I can kind of interchange. So you know if you want to expand on it, go ahead. But
shit, man. All right.
so I can start off. I can mention a few.
I'll try to do a cross section of stuff. I think what is it? Cannibal Corpse Eaten Back to Life is one of the best examples of death metal. Like, I mean, just look at the despite being death metal and about fucking gore and having a completely brutal name, Hammer Smash Face. The prevalence of that song, that song is everywhere. It's like it's a fucking death metal classic. It showed up in Ace Ventura. That's because Cannibal Corpse was Jim Carrey's fave.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's just one.
Let's see. And as far as like industrial, fuck, man.
You don't have to go like industrial. You don't have to like split them up into genres if you don't want to.
I have to do this cross section. Otherwise, I'll just do like death metal because then fine. My top 5 death metal album is probably Eaten Back to Life, Flesh God Apocalypse, Mafia.
These all the same band? I'm not familiar with them, man.
No, Flesh God Apocalypse is a different band. Yeah. What is it? Vader Impressions in Blood. I think it's the one that has Rain and Blood on it. Fuck, man. You would have to ask me this.
Well, all right. I'm just saying though, like okay, I'll give you 5. I'll give you 7. I'll give you 7 probably. All right. For me, it's in no particular order, obviously. Down Nola, to me, just it's a perfect album, song 1 to end. You can't go wrong. Yeah, Pantera's Far Beyond Driven. The A side and B side is the best in metal, in my opinion. You got Acid Bath When the Kite String Pops. That's just an amazing album. Mudvayne LD50.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong at all. Machine Head Dividend, their first one. It's just balls out metal. Like Let Freedom Ring with a shotgun blast. Oh, come on. Amazing. Beautiful. Right. Now, not total metal, but I still say it's metal, is Tool's Anima. That just totally personified what could be. Like they kind of steered away from it afterwards and they went more prog. But that is a metal album, in my opinion. Let's see. There was one other one. You get Down, you get Pantera, Machine Head, Mudvayne. Oh, and then Slipknot, their first album. It's just amazing what they did. But yeah, it's amazing what they did with 9 people, and it's just you never heard anything like that before. It was just because you could even be like, oh, Black Sabbath, obviously. It's like, well, yeah, he was metal, but he's kind of rocking.
I mean, they kind of. Yeah, they kind of started that. So
yeah, I mean, but you can, but I don't know. I kind of don't count because to me, that's more. I'm talking like things when you think of, like that's why I don't even really count the Tool Anima. It's got metal in it, but it's not a metal album. It's weird. Like they're not a metal.
It's art rock. It's heavy art rock.
Yeah, but if you listen to it, you're like, man, this is dark, which has got a lot of metal themes in it. But that's why I said 7 because Tool you could interchange out, and as well as you could switch out Acid Bath with Slipknot, or Mudvayne with Slipknot, or you know what I mean. You could slip out a couple of those, uh, but to me, those are like. And the funny thing is, they're all in the '80s or the '90s. All of them were from the '90s.
Right.
Like it's hard to find a new. Like I'm not saying there's not good stuff out there, but it's hard to find a new metal band that has a metal album that's just like, this is flawless from beginning to end.
Yeah. Okay, if I had to pick Static X, their first album, Wisconsin Death Trip, definitely.
Definitely, yeah, that's a good one.
Fear Factory's Obsolete, even though that's the one that got me in, dude.
Yeah,
but
yeah, nice.
I absolutely love I love Soul of a New Machine. Like I could do a top 5 list of just Fear Factory albums, man. There's only one album I won't listen to. Can you tell me what it is?
No, I only know a couple other. Obsolete is like a brilliant record, so I know that one, and I think I have a couple other their albums, but I'm not as familiar with them as like most other bands. So, which one is it? So I don't accidentally buy it.
Transgression. It's
what
just it's terrible. It doesn't sound like them at all.
I'll have to make sure I don't buy that. Oh. Yeah, but no, yeah, Obsolete is definitely a great album.
Yeah, it is.
And yeah, the Static X Wisconsin Death Trip. That's
Wisconsin Death Trip. Like that. Yeah, that was around. God, that was around the same time actually. I think I got Fear Factory Obsolete, and then Wisconsin Death Trip in like the same summer. And
yeah, that was around the same time.
Yeah, from there on out, man. Like it's just gotten louder and heavier. And
see, I can't get into like Cannibal Corpse and stuff like that. I don't mind them, but it's not something I like have in my repertoire. Because I say things like repertoire.
Yeah, Zakk Wylde's Black Label Society. That's some good shit.
Check him out. I never really listened.
Christopher John knew what I was talking about. He knew.
Is that like one of their new ones or something?
Yeah, it was. It was. I don't know what was going on. They weren't really Fear Factory. It was. I don't know. Arthur, I don't know who. No, I'm not familiar with the name. Lorena McKenna.
No. Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, not familiar. Leg Kick, Get Down with the Sickness lounge singer version. Yeah, that would be Richard Cheese. Dick Cheese, if you're paying attention.
Have you ever looked up the like the best Disturbed song of all time? Like that's like the name of it. It's like called the best. Like you look it up on YouTube. It's this guy. He looks kind of like him, but singing everything is like, oh wow, like that's just constantly it. Like but it's that's all he does. Oh, dude, it's hilarious. If you can look it up, like the greatest Disturbed song of all time on YouTube, it's hilarious.
And some Genghis. Oh, and some Denarius? Is that you, Jay Money?
Yes.
Jay and some
What's going on, buddy?
Denarius.
Yeah, that was a Roman Roman money.
I thought it said
Roman money.
Oh, I gotcha. Oh. That requires intelligence. What's going on?
Hello, good sirs.
Leg Kick, Thunder Kiss 69. Wait, the wrong show, Leg Kick. You're making requests. That's for the sing along of Doom. This is TOPicLESS.
But
yes.
White Zombies.
Leg Kick knows what's going on.
Yeah, but their White Zombies' first album was good.
Yeah, dude, I miss like the kind of feel that White Zombie had. Now, don't get me wrong, I dig the shit that Rob Zombie's been doing. Especially since he got John 5 as his guitarist. Shit, man.
He's a good guitarist. Man.
He's probably my favorite guitarist aside from Jeff Loomis, currently. You guys know who Jeff Loomis is?
The name is familiar.
Nevermore.
Nope.
Well, shit.
Is he an
I mean,
artist?
I think
No,
he's
he's
a guitar player.
a guitar player. Yeah. Man, really? You guys don't know Nevermore?
I've heard the
Just
name.
Godless Endeavor.
I've heard the name. Nevermore.
They're fantastic. The next sing along of Doom, I'm going to do some Nevermore, so you guys can hear it.
Yeah, I'll try to catch it this time. I was putting in the print files, and I really needed to focus on what I was doing.
I totally agree, dude. I'm excited for the book.
Yeah, me too, man. Thanks. Once I got going, I was kind of okay.
So what's going on with you, J Money?
Nothing. I just chilling. I just got done sexually harassing my wife, and I got a beer. That's about it.
There you go. Celebrating. Yeah.
I saw the both of you gentlemen drawing.
Yeah, man.
Trying to get
So
this
is that a cover sheet you got there, a Spawn, or is it just like a printed sheet of paper with that on the top?
No, it's legit, blank cover.
Nice.
Yeah. Haven't done one in a while, and I've got a fucking stack of them here. So I figured I'd start doing something with them. And,
I got some that
are.
Yeah.
Might if anybody's interested in them after I'm done,
Everything's for sale.
No, I mean to be honest, they're taking up space in the studio, and I'm trying to. Oh shit!
They can for sale. They can buy them.
Kim, what's up, dude? I hope I didn't leave you back there too long.
Oh, hey, what's going on, like Kim? See there? Hello.
He tried to come on our stream the other day, and his mic wasn't working.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I wonder if he's. I had a similar issue. If he's on his tower laptop, whatever. But if I tried I was on Firefox and something was going on. Once I did it with Google Chrome, I was okay. So I don't know if it's the browser he's using or what.
I think he said he was going to be on his phone. Let me check.
Oh, well, that could be it too.
It should come right on through.
Well, I had this issue with my iPad a lot.
Right. Maybe it's just like mobile or something. I don't know. I have no idea.
That could be it, which sucks. I was looking forward to meeting him.
For sure.
He draws. The Kim draws. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, he's working on a book too. It's gonna be dope.
What's the name of it?
I don't know, but he can fucking draw. I can tell you that. Like you.
I don't know, but I know he can draw.
Yeah.
No, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Bring it up.
He was on our stream one time, and I just
Bad Blood. Bad Blood is the name of his book.
I'll have to sign up for it.
Yeah. There
he can draw, man.
Yeah, I'll have to sign up for that.
Say something, man.
What's good?
Oh, hey, there he is.
You are.
What's going on, homie?
Just chilling, man. Just had a tree session. Just sipping wine.
Get the exception right.
Well, then I'll be right back.
Yep. All right, cool, man. I'm glad we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll have to sign up for your pre-launch, man. Cool.
Oh yeah, man. I want to shoot for Halloween, but it looks more like 2021.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that, though.
Nah, man. Not at all.
Yeah, and also it gets you more signups, which are more potential backers. So, that's a good idea because that's something I did not do, which I wish I did.
Yeah.
I didn't wait long enough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yo, Gabe, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Good to see you.
So I'm ready to draw. How I share my screen?
All right,
Or what I'm
nuggets
doing?
retrieved. Nuggets have been retrieved. All right.
Are you on your PC or are you on a phone?
On phone.
Yeah,
I
you
don't know
gotta
if
do
you
it
can
through
share
PC.
screen. Yeah, you
Yeah, you
can't
gotta
share
do it through
screen.
PC.
What did
Oh,
Wolverine
all right.
do?
But
I mean, he shared a picture of it a couple days ago. Let me
say
see if I can
Digging up corpses.
pull it up, bro.
Double driver there, Rick. Anyway, sorry, man.
I'm
Go ahead,
still
J-Mike.
working for.
I might have to just
No, I was
turn my
just saying
camera on.
he shared a picture the other day of his work, but oh man, it was so far back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to find it. I
hang
mean, you
on
could
a
just
second.
send a fresh picture, and if you want, send a fresh picture in the DM chat we got, and
Yeah,
I
in the
can
private
share it.
chat.
Or
Okay.
Luke, are
Luke can bring it
you
up.
in our
Yeah.
DM chat? Yeah, add Luke to the chat.
This is the little promo
Oh,
that
yeah,
Ken's got on his
promo
page
work.
here. Bad Blood. You
That's a
got anything you want to
Ministry
say
song.
about Bad Blood? Oh shit! Did we lose you, dude? Look
Is
at
his
him.
mic not working? No, come on, man. Mike didn't want me to.
There?
Internet, why you do this?
He needs a repeater. He needs a Wi-Fi training.
Yeah, you holding in pretty good, aren't you, man? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good
yeah, man. So far,
stuff. Dig it.
so far so good. Yeah, pull that thing back up, man. I didn't really get a good look at it.
Shit.
Pull Bad Blood up again.
Let's see.
Do it. Come on, hurry up. You got out there.
Really?
Yeah, like him the other day, he shared a one of his recent artworks that he did. I think it was Galactus. Bro, that shit was so pretty.
Well, it's banner. Is that his artwork? The banner up top that you had up there? What's that?
Is there a way to search the chat? I feel like,
Did you do that?
this is terrible. So what did everybody eat for dinner?
I haven't eaten dinner yet. I had a turkey wrap for lunch.
Luke is just sharing us his goddamn Twitter account.
Everything. Yep.
Well, that's fine, man. Dox yourself. We'll come find you.
It's not like I don't. It's not like I don't talk about the comic shop that I work at all the time.
I mean, well, my
If you
city is
really
up on
want to find
Indiegogo.
me, I kind of stand out,
But
being a 6'2", Viking with bright fucking blue hair.
Hey, I just watched this movie called it's a Viking film, and I was trying to find the Russian translation. But it's called
Russian translation.
it's called Viking. That's the actual name of the film. And it's a Russian film, but I wasn't able to find I might say Russian dub, but there wasn't any that had subtitles. It's only English, but I think Luke, you would like it. It's pretty badass.
What's it called?
It's called Viking. Just type in full movie space Viking, and it's a Russian film, but it's fucking dope. And I will be honest, I was disappointed when the guy converted to Orthodox Christianity in Kiev at the end of the film. But hey, what are we gonna do? And but it was still a really good goddamn film.
well, I think a lot of them got turned to Christianity.
Well, yeah, back in the day, especially
Yeah.
around the 800s to 1100s. Well, of course, because what it is just sacrifice kind of got weird as society got more normal, as you can see with my avatar. But as society got more normal, sacrifice got a little bit more weirder, and it's especially for the people in Rome when sacrifice just got a little bit weird. A religion where the one true God loves you is pretty appetizing, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, paradise and all that fun stuff.
Especially if you're uneducated.
Well, which a lot of people were back in the day.
Exactly. They didn't know what the fuck they were talking about or even doing.
To me, I think it's good to question things. It's good to think things through and just base a belief because you believe, not just because somebody convinced you to do so.
Yeah. Well,
Hello.
back then. Yes, Mr. John.
How you doing, Jay?
Hey,
Jason.
what's going on, man? Yeah.
Luke?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. I'm home from work.
Awesome.
Nice.
Glad to have you here, Lakim, dude. I hope you can get back on, man. I hope you can. Hope the internet gods will be kind.
Yeah. Well,
there was a dude here earlier. His mic just randomly stopped working.
Yeah, he's doing Bad Blood. He's got a book coming out. He's a dude.
Yeah, like I said, I'll look him up. I'll look up. I was like, I'll go sign up for that.
Oh, there he is.
I wish I remember. Oh, there. Is he back?
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, difficulties.
Hey, man, you know what?
Hello.
Technology does that.
Yeah.
Like I do tech support, it always does that.
You there, Lakim?
So,
Yeah, there.
yeah, tell us about Bad Blood, man.
Well, Bad Blood is basically, when you think of evil corporations, right? You think of a sinister villain. I think Bad Blood is the first time that you'll actually see monsters running the organization to control humans, because it's normally the opposite.
Right.
It's normally people with a sinister agenda that want to create monsters. But again, I think Bad Blood is going to be a display of monsters being the organization themselves.
Oh, that's a different take.
Nice.
I like that.
So I think I faded out when y'all guys were talking about that picture, but that picture, well, just to give one little droplet away, that picture is actually a vampire addressing my version of the UN and telling people of something that's coming, but she doesn't tell them that she's behind that something that's coming.
Let's see if I can see that boomering it up.
Look forward to seeing some of that.
Yeah, man. Well, John, did you see his Galactus piece? Because you put up the Galactus piece, right, Lakim? What piece did you put up in the chat?
That's the one? Yeah.
The Galactus piece is one of those things I love and hate at the same time.
The Galactus piece?
It looks so good. It's good, man. I mean, I would love to be able to draw that shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I purposely will post stuff that I hate, and I'll say I hate it because to me it's not what I want. But other people are like, "Hey, I like it." I'm like, all right, well, more power to you, but
right.
But yeah, I also like to do that just to show that I do make bad things. I do make horrible pictures.
Well, yeah, that's part of it, right? You gotta get the bad out so you can make the good. So
yeah, well,
that's true.
Well, it's like they've all said, people always put out, they show their good stuff, all the quality stuff. So everybody's like, oh, these people are always, I wish I could draw like them. It's like, yeah, for every one good piece you see, there's like 20 horrible ones that'll never see the light of day. And I try to show those ones,
that's what we call curating an image.
Yeah. Yeah. So I want to be like, hey, you know what? Here's a bad thing that I did. So don't feel too bad about your life.
So don't feel too bad about your life. Okay.
Yeah. As far as the dinner question, I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'll do that after this. What's going on?
Sorry, man.
I can't hear anything.
There we go.
My cut now.
Am I?
Yep. There you go. Hello.
What?
Testing.
Hello.
Hello.
Sound like someone shooting an A10.
810. Yeah, man. Oh, more like
Where's my water?
Shit.
What's going on?
Who the hell is getting fought right now? Is this
somebody's getting robbed.
This is a mugging.
is this Chicago? What's happening?
They got good pizza.
Yeah, they do. Well, the deep dish is alright. I don't like the breading. Breading doesn't. It's just like a different breading than normal pizza.
I mean, last time I had Chicago style pizza though was like 20 years ago. So
Yeah, the breading's different, and they use the whole tomatoes.
Yeah,
I like
had
that though.
Chicago style about 20 years ago too.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
The Jersey, the New York, and really all the East Coast pizza is good as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, I haven't had any. New
Who
York
is getting
pizza in
dissected right now? What's happening?
Like this?
Crunching on something?
That
Oh, shit.
that's me making noise, trying to find the right tools. Trying to find this.
Okay, it's you making
Yeah,
noise.
Trying to find this. My my Da Vinci brush, Da Vinci number 2.
Okay. Fine, we'll allow it.
Well,
I'd have to
very
meet
nice
you
brush.
next time. No.
Nothing. No, but yeah, you can beat me next time. I don't care. Nobody cares what I have to say anyway.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I did get I think Gabe in the chat. He backed. I think he backed the campaign recently, which is one step closer to Shay getting more money. Hail, brother.
Yeah, he's a local. He's a regular at the shop.
Awesome.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Yeah,
He's gonna like
it's so awesome. Damn, dude! Like you guys just keep like I don't know, like jumping rope in and out of the stream. Oh, that's funny. The internet gods are petty sometimes.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing it. I'm just fucked up.
All right, well,
I can't navigate for shit.
Is it a vape pen or wax?
It's actually a vape pen as I speak.
Nice. I've
Mm-hmm.
never had a vape pen that was worth a damn, to be honest.
And then I ate some indica gummies. This is when I got home. That'll be good in about an hour. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Is it recreational up there?
Mighty fine.
Is it recreational in the land that you live, John?
Well, you can get it recreationally.
Okay. So
I don't. I get it the old-fashioned way.
Tax-free?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cash is king.
Damn right.
The old way, you know. I know the guy who knows the guy.
Yeah. I got a friend in Saskatchewan. He's in Canada, and he that motherfucker went to Burger King or McDonald's the other day, and it had a little printed sign that said that they're only taking credit cards, no cash. That they're not taking any cash transactions. And yeah, and he lives in it. Yeah, that's some weird ass shit, man.
That's right, Adam.
They're only taking cash. Is that what you said?
Cashless society, man. That's scary.
Testing on the 1 2.
Testing away, man.
No,
All right, good. It seems like every time I restart the computer, I have to reset everything for StreamYard.
No.
Is that Kim? Oh, it's Uncanny.
Kodiak. Yeah, what's up, guys?
Hey, dude.
Kodiak, man.
Yeah. Yes,
Kodiak, man. Kodiak, man.
What's going on with you?
I just made the kid shut down. He was reading 1984 while listening. Well, he was listening to Black Label. Then he was listening to Rob Zombie because I made him. But yeah.
Just play the zombie. I need to hear it.
I'm like, dude, that can't keep playing right now because we're going live and it'll it'll mess us up. As much as I would love to hear some Rob Zombie right now while we're live, but
Well, you'll have to tune in during one of the sing along of Doom.
Or
you can get your Rob Zombie fix.
Or what you could do is put one Bluetooth in one ear, the other Bluetooth that is connected to the other device in the other ear.
Oh, but yeah,
play the
what
White
fun
Zombie.
is that? You
I'm
can't
just
share.
saying
Share and share alike.
Share. I didn't know you wanted to share. Nice.
Gripping the wheel, his knuckles went white with desire.
Wheels
True death, the wheels of his Mustang exploding on the highway like a slug from a 45.
Oh, okay.
Who did that? Who did that intro? I know Death Metal knows. Oh, there you go. Yep.
Who?
Unmistakable.
Iggy Pop.
Yeah, you sounded like God. You sounded like damn David Hayter for a second.
What you working on, Kim?
Oh, he's got some. What you got there, man?
And of course, I picked the time he's walked away from the desk. Well, we'll come back
AFK.
When he comes back.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
AFK.
Can you guys hear
And
me?
I'm working on a spawn here.
I think he said
Make yours
something
big, man.
about
Let me see
audio
the
problems.
response. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, what you working on there, man?
Nothing. He doesn't talk. He's mute.
We will conquer.
I got a major delay, but
I would show what I was working on, but I'm working on iPad 12, so it's hard to shoot the camera down. Luke, are you're working on Spawn?
Yeah,
Who's your
I'm doing a sketch cover.
Other than, of course, Todd, and of course, damn it, of course, I should be shot for forgetting his name just now. Capullo. Who's your favorite Spawn artist?
Definitely isn't Sean.
You know, I'm really digging the stuff that Philip Tan's been doing.
Well, Philip Tan is a badass. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's been doing some stuff for posting on Facebook and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
He's been channeling some old school Todd in some of the stuff he's been doing. So I've been digging Philip Tan stuff.
He's like a straight edge. He's more his early stuff is a lot like Jim Lee. It's real straightforward, badass detail, but not cartoony like Todd's, and not like Greg was inked by Todd, so that got that cartoony Spawn look.
Right.
But I was looking at Philip's last night. Right. Yeah. There's no exaggeration. So you're saying he got that exaggeration a little bit?
Right.
Philip Tan. So I got to look at that, because I looked at one the other night and it was straightforward, like I want my book to be, just straight, shit. Who am I thinking of?
So with what I've seen of Tan so far, I hope he can keep with what he's done so far in terms of his line work.
Yeah.
Going for so long, because I'll be quite honest with you, it's kind of sloppy.
You think? Oh, okay.
In some areas. But I only mean that in terms of he could do better. So who did Astonishing X-Men? It was Kennedy. Who did Astonishing X-Men at the
Astonishing. Joe Mad did it.
Astonishing was after my comic book time for a while.
Joe Mad started Astonishing.
No, when Land I think was doing some covers.
It was oh my God, John Cassidy did with
Cassidy. Thank you, Cassidy. So Cassidy. So I hope Tan doesn't do what Cassidy does, because Cassidy was really good at the beginning, and then a few issues in, it looked like a rushed product. And
well, I mean, his style is not made for a monthly grind, especially once
exactly. And I didn't like Sean Alexander at all.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you this is crazy. Y'all were just saying that. I looked over to my left screen, and I realized that the lady on the drawing of the lady on my left screen on my background is Philip Tan, and I didn't realize until y'all was just saying that, because I was going to look up some stuff from him, and I'm like, oh shit, this is Philip Tan right here. It looks like Starfire, and she's badass. But I think a lot of people get in the grind of having to do all the speed, that they forget that remember Randy Rhoads used to say he would pull up to a town and he would open the phone book and he'd look up a guitar teacher. This is fucking Randy Rhoads. And he'd look up a guitar teacher. He'd say, I'm not good enough. I need to learn something else. I need to remember that I'm always a student. And I feel some of these guys get so heavy into work. It's not their fault, but there's so many people wanting them to work that they forget you have to put as much time in being a student as you do in working. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yeah. So a lot of these guys back in the day, the 90s height, all the power people, they forgot that they're still. That's one thing that makes Jim Lee still great is he was always go, I don't know how to make real guns. I don't know how to draw real guns. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to take a couple months and not draw anything but learn how to make real guns. And that's why he's really good at drawing from memory real guns. And a lot of these guys, they get so much work or they get so much commissions that they're working so hard they forget to stop and practice.
See, that's what I felt like Philip Tam was doing on his Facebook page. Like he was doing all these different characters just to practice.
Mm.
Yeah.
If you notice, Fraga's doing that. He's he did that. I don't know if he's doing that, but he was doing.
I mean, he's every day, man.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Every day. He's always sharpening the edge.
Yeah.
Plus, he's working definitely. Too, man. Yeah. He's got to put that book out.
Oh, it's coming, and it's going to be fucking amazing.
Dude, I was taking a look at, I can't say I was reading it, I was just looking at the pictures, but I was looking at Black Flag, the original. And that's how you read 90s comics. You look at them first. You look at them a couple times before you read them,
You absorb.
You absorb.
I
exactly.
can.
But his career, I mean, he went into so many different things. I can't wait to see what Black Flag evolved into. Yeah. He's done things for movie. Some of the movies we just talked, or y'all just talked about. He's been the storyboarder for some of those movies. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like so. What is Black Flag? I guess 2 you would call it. What is Pineapple Express gonna look like? I'm sorry. I was getting a fanboy.
Pineapple Perception.
I do that. I do that every. I have to apologize every time because I'm always like,
right.
You stoner.
You stoner. I haven't gotten to that point yet.
With Through the Woods, Vinny's book, Through the Woods. For the longest time, I said Into the Woods, and it's just. Where does that even come from? Was there a movie Into the Woods? Is that where?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. But yeah. Through the Woods, fantastic.
I haven't seen it.
I want that axe shirt, Vinny.
He's the ass master.
I was so happy. I had my wife was like, "We have an extra." Well, I think it was $60. She's like, "We have an extra $60. You can do whatever you want." And I'm like, "One, my boy has done Avery Butterworth. He's done some of the artwork on the ad. I don't know the details, but like a card or whatever. But what is that? Vinny that's doing that? I don't think I'm. I think I'm on the. I'm on to a different person. I think I'm on to the brothers. The who's
Phil?
Yeah, Phil. My bad. Vinny's a badass too. I was. There's so much to keep up with, guys. There's so much good with what we're doing with Comicsgate. There's so much good. You're like, what can I put? What? Because normal guys like us, we normally have, if we're lucky, $50 a paycheck. That's if you're really doing well. So you got one thing you can fucking bid on, a paycheck. And most of us get a paycheck once every 2 weeks. Not once every. I'm not talking once a week. I'm talking every 2 weeks. You can go, okay, which one of these awesome ones? So what I do is I drink some Sisser. I drink, and I go, whatever comes to my mind when I'm drunk, I'm buying that one. That's the one. It's serious. Like there's so many good ones out there. That you're like, yeah. It's simple, like, man. Yeah, it's keep it simple,
What's that?
So, what are you working on tonight, Arthur? You said you were working on your iPad 12.
Yeah, have a book that because I'm still teaching myself to panel.
Sure.
And if I had to panel the way the old school guys paneled, oh damn, I would be just eaten alive. So I get, because of the iPil 12 or because of technology, I can work on one panel the size of a screen, right? So
Sure.
a lot of my panels will take what the old school people used to do a whole page in, you know. So yesterday I worked on one panel, which is a badass panel. I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, but it's basically it's a biker story. And I'll leave it at that. And it's not like, you know, so and I should say it uses bikers the way old 80s stories used to use cars, not so much Knight Rider, which was about the car. No, like 18. Like we all were super fans of the van, but
okay, iconic vehicles then.
Iconic videos. I mean vehicles. So when I say they're bikers, that's as much as I mean. It's not a story about bikers, it's a story about supernatural shit. But it takes place in a biker club.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And what are you working on this evening, Mr. Christopher John?
Well, you're drawing Spawn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so. I thought I'd do that, but it's not coming along too good. But you know,
yeah, you know, sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if y'all saw the amazingly fucking awesome art that he did. I'm going to see if I can find it. And no.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Let's see. I know I downloaded it. Anyway, talk amongst yourselves.
What is going on?
Luke's looking up that picture.
Exactly.
Lakim, how do you say your name properly?
Lakim.
Okay.
Lakim.
Okay. What is your Insta? Do you have an Insta?
Oh, you know the thing about my Instagram, and I'll give it to you. But I'm a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
So
wait, you post your tat stuff?
We're losing you. I think you're.
Lakim, are you there?
Yeah, it sounds like his internet's.
Is he on Wi-Fi? Is he on Wi-Fi?
Did he not hardwire?
I think he's on his phone. He's got his.
Yeah, because
there he is. He put his pencil down and he was like, "Fuck this fucking thing."
Lakim, are you there?
It's that internet gas, man.
Well, if he's on his if he's on his cell phone, he could turn off
I'm here.
Wi-Fi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you keep cutting in and out. Cut in and out. But if you can turn your Wi-Fi off and try and use your 4G and see if that's a little better.
I don't know. Depending,
it's just a. I got a big delay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a big delay. Okay.
Even the phone company,
all right, let me see.
Even the 4G shit's been acting crazy. Like since the.
Somebody just popped in. What up, Fade? What up, Wolverine?
Whoa, Wolverine. See, that's what Wolverine's doing right there, dude. I'd be dead if I had to do that shit. I'd be dead.
Dude, I honestly.
So Kodiak, why do you have it? So I have a same intimidation. Why do you have this? Why do you have an intimidation as storyboarding?
I don't. I can tell the story and I can storyboard. I just can't.
Well, panel.
I have to piece it together like a puzzle, and that takes me longer, but I still do it. What he's doing is he's doing it all at once, and he's drawing it. He's using all skills at once, and that's harder than it looks. I mean, it's
honestly,
so hard.
This is an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
This is an amalgamation of about 25 or 30 years of making shit up, inventing techniques.
Yeah.
This is, at the end of the day, what I'm doing is Photoshop layers traditionally. Underneath all this is basically 2 sheets of printer paper printed out with blocks of layouts and layer upon layer of tracing paper.
Yeah. I can see that. That's awesome, though. That's a
I've
lot of work,
got,
though.
I've got sketchy layers, and then I have a loose pencil layer, and then I have a tight pencil layer. And honestly, in the last 3 or 4 months is the first time I ever in my life physically saw a comic blue line Bristol board in person.
Right.
Amen, dude. No, I didn't know what it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that,
badass
dude! Look, whose is that?
John.
Oh, fuck, dude! That needs to be your new avatar, Death, dude.
Yep, he sent me the original. I'm gonna scan it in, and then I'm gonna color it up, and then that's.
I feel so. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
that is pretty cool.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like it when you can put those angular things. That means when you put y'all were talking about the blue period, which I don't know well, but what I know he did is he learned all his shit so carefully that then he could distort his shit, right?
Yeah. And then he kind of went off the deep end. At least Salvador Dali, when he went off the deep end, like stuff still looked like shit. You know, at a certain point, Picasso just kind of, I don't know, he was just kind of like, I don't know, stream of consciousness painting, but it was constantly changing perspectives. The what is it? The model coming down the stairway where he's like, you know, capturing each frame, but it just looks like a bunch of sticks in the middle of a page. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like at a certain point, you know, you're just abstracting. You're Jackson Pollock. You're throwing paint on a fucking canvas, like. You know.
But it never crossed into pretentiousness. Do you think?
For who?
For
not for him, no.
Oh yeah.
No.
Come on.
Yeah. Picasso never crossed into pretentiousness. He was literally trying to find something. Maybe he was ahead of his time.
He was trying to paint like a child again. See, I think
he was trying to find the joy again.
Well, I mean, yeah, aren't we all?
Exactly.
You know, welcome to real life.
Yep.
Well, it's not easy to find again once you lose it.
No, it's not. Well, especially for you guys, for a lot of you guys, and I mean the entire everybody who's listening. A lot of you guys had to get work, you know. And I think I hear it in Fraga's voice when he talks about it. You know, is finding that joy again once it's become work.
Yeah. Well, for me, it took about 15 years. I was working freelance in the RPG industry, and things went over the course of about a decade. Things went real bad, and at the end of it, I hated drawing, which was
you never want it to be a chore,
like a complete. Like it fucked me up because I was always the person that like at 15 minutes without a pencil in my hand and I start shaking. It was a compulsion, and then for like 15 years, if I even looked at a pencil, I would fall asleep in self-defense and just fall into a deep depression.
Yeah.
Like a form of PTSD.
Yeah, it really was.
Death Metal is gonna hate this, but that actually happened to me when a good friend of mine convinced me. I've always been a heavy metal dude. Megadeth is my favorite band. You know, you get me in heavy metal and I'm all in. But he got me in a death metal band. But this dude only knew 2 sounds. Blah, blah, blah. And it always seemed to sound. Everything he said always started. And of course, in the death metal sound, it always had 3 notes. Ruh, ruh, ruh. All right. And I spent so long trying to get him to improve. I didn't care that it was death metal. I cared that he needed to improve as a singer, period, a master of his instrument. And we spent a year, and we'd, of course, you know, most of that year we'd go over the house planning to play, and we'd get drunk and not play anything. So there you go. And after
my D&D crew, we get too drunk to play.
Exactly. And then after that whole experience, you spend like a year not wanting to listen to music at all. You hate it. It became too much of a fucking chore.
Hey, Dutton.
So,
Hey.
Justin, how you doing?
Going on, man?
So if
the power of J.
So if art becomes too much of a chore, it can be the same thing. If it becomes too much of something you don't enjoy, you're just doing for somebody else or doing for whatever the reason, what the hell, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, then honestly, that could be where a lot of the I don't know, these new stories, there's no passion. You know, there's no desire to be caretakers of these characters that they've been given. It's just, well, this is my chance to shine, and if I do well enough, then I can do this. It's like, no, you're either here because you want to be here and you want to create good stories, or you're here for the wrong reason. You know?
Well,
you got an agenda. That's what it is.
It's the agenda in the end.
Well, the characters don't mean anything to them, so they don't care.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem. They should mean something. Like, come on. Like, these characters have existed for 80, almost 100 years. Like, they persist for a reason. Like, don't come in and just radically change them just because they don't suit you. Like,
well, so
imagine
your agenda being different. So if your objective is a different task than what someone like yourself, Luke, is saying to be the objective, you know, they got their own, and they're I mean, everybody knows, you know, they're coming for entertainment. They're making us angry. When's the last time someone was at the movie theater?
Oh shit! Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then
I was just telling my wife, I was looking at 1997. In 1997, I seen like at least 14 movies, theaters, regular theaters, all of the above. At least 14.
It was a hobby, man. It was a hobby.
It was a hobby. Now you see maybe 1 or 2 movies a year because it costs $100 every time you take the family out.
Yep.
You know,
it costs more.
And you only go and see those big movies.
You got 2 kids. It's right at $100.
Y'all was saying something earlier, man. I wish I could go back and rewind and remember exactly what y'all saying about movies. I remember about it being sold for the trailer. You know, like people like Martin Scorsese, God bless his soul, he got blasted for what he said about the Marvel movies. But in a way, he was right. Like, he doesn't write his movies for the trailer. He writes his movies to sit down and watch that motherfucker. That's why Irishman was so fucking good, you know? And whether you like those type of movies or not, and you hate those movies, you still go, hey, there's a whole bunch of actors acting in that movie. I hate Robert, whatever his name is. I hate him. Robert
De Niro.
I think he's one of the biggest, you know,
he's trash.
Punks. Yeah, he's trash. He takes a lot of money from the cartel. Well, yeah, let's not go there, but he's a cartel lover. Anyways, but as far as an actor, you can fall in. As much as I know as that guy, I still was like, oh, that's not Robert De Niro, that's the Irishman. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or whatever.
I still haven't seen that movie.
It's do you like Godfather type movies?
Yeah.
I like for Justin Dutton to put.
Let me rephrase that. Do you ever now and then like an actor's acting movie? If you like an actor's acting movie and you're getting played out on the apocalyptic porn, and I love apocalyptic porn, Avengers, all that stuff, but I start hating on it because I get nothing else. I don't go to the movie to pay $15 to go watch an actor act. I go to see for a roller coaster. Once it's $15, you might as well not go unless it's a roller coaster. So you miss out on the actor's acting. It's an actor's acting movie.
De Niro's best movie was Rocky and Bullwinkle.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Wow, I've never seen. I didn't even know that
existed.
Welcome
back, Lakim.
Welcome back.
Well, hopefully I'll stay back. Hopefully I'll stay back.
Yeah, hopefully, man. Are you still on Wi-Fi?
I try both ways. I've tried
Are you on
both ways.
4G or are you on Wi-Fi?
Some shows is
Nothing wrong
I'm
with
on
trying
Wi-Fi right now,
Hey,
but
me too,
sometimes
brother. Me too.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Me too.
Yeah. Sometimes some shows are flawless
Dutton.
and others just are choppy. I don't know.
I didn't even know you were here, Dutton. How's it going, man?
YouTube has been very
Dutton, you forgot your
very
glasses and your
sporadic
hat.
recently.
You don't
Yeah,
look
man, you're
magically
throwing me
delicious
off.
at all. You need the hat, man.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, there we go.
Well, y'all stop flirting with him.
No.
Oh man.
But
I like
Uh,
it. Y'all keep going.
We want to hear
Well-
about his project.
Y'all keep flirting with him.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, and J Money
go
will
for it
go
all
join.
day.
I ain't flirt. I'm not going to
CG is
flirt
a
with
love group.
No, I
We
said
love
drink,
everyone.
Jay.
him. You son of a bitch.
So what are you working on down here, Wolverine? There's another page from the same book.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's two people taking a bath together in that middle panel. I dig it.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's a good time. It's fun.
You're just judging it by the speed lines.
Yep.
It does look like
two people in the tub. I don't know.
either that or they're in a roller coaster at Disney World or
Yeah.
Universal.
Is the ride a casket? What is that?
It's the front desk at an
Oh,
office. In an office.
Everybody's so judgmental. Wow.
No, not judging. I'm not judging.
That's
That
fine.
was,
That's fine. I hear the judgments.
I want to
You were
know. I
trying-
want to know who of you motherfuckers have so not wanted to leave your screen during one of these live streams that you peed in a bottle.
That's good.
Negative.
I'm not.
I have not done that.
Not that
My
far yet.
bathroom's like
no.
4
But
steps to
you
my
know
right,
what,
so I don't have to.
You're
Bunch
all-
of
you're all-
deniers.
my door is
I mean-
It's a solo
I don't know,
boat.
6 feet away. I just go to the
fucking
door, open
on,
up, and
dude.
just piss
Look
out the
at that.
door.
Well, I have to feed my plants, so that's more of the reason. So I've
That's
just
too
pissed
much.
in a bottle
That's
just
too
to
much
let you guys know.
nitrogen.
Yeah,
too
what
much
the hell,
no
man? You're
TMI,
trying to
it's
poison your
TMN.
plants?
Yeah,
Too much
Shit.
nitrogen.
too much nitrogen. Oh, you gotta dilute it with pond water. Well, I have a pond outside, so I dilute it with that. But I have a lot of banana plants, and they love fucking nitrogen.
Banana
if they're gonna-
pants.
banana pants, dude. Who's
Hey,
doing? Oh, that's DMH.
Luke,
Yo,
is that a commission or just like fun piece?
just a fun piece.
What did you color that spawn with though? Because it looks like a sticker.
No, it's,
Yeah, it
it's
does.
a sketch cover, dude. It's Spawn Kills Everyone 2. It's a sketch cover.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I got-
baby. It's baby spawn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of other sketch covers that I'm gonna do. I've had these forever, and I need to start getting rid of things. So I'm gonna do some fun artwork on these.
See, I'm still like 9 years away from doing a. I'm too scared to do a sketch cover.
It's
one of
just
those
like drawing
books.
on a page, man. You know, it's, I mean,
Yeah.
they've come a long way. They used to be garbage, man. They used to have like a coated sheen, you know, like the front part of your board for bagging boards used to have that sheen on it, so it was impossible to like do ink because it would just kind of slide off and smear. So like some of those early sketch covers, if you find an intact, good looking sketch on that, you know, huzzah, because those things smear like crazy.
When Ethan finally does another comic skate, you should keep one of those. That's badass. You should keep one of those. And when Ethan does another comic skate auction, yeah, you should put your. It's like, hey man, can I come on and do one that I saved for this?
Sure.
Word it right. Word it right. You get a couple $100. I mean, you know.
I'll send Ian a message.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
see if I can get on.
There'll be a lot of booths, you know, during that time, and hopefully
Well,
a bunch of.
There you go, Luke. These are the characters.
Yeah, what's
for?
Has we kind of just stopped talking about it, wondering what's going to happen. I don't know how many of you guys are in Florida. Me and Luke are in Florida.
Ooh, he just doxed your information there.
No.
Just kidding.
Luke already doxed himself
all the fucking time, man.
Yep,
like
yep.
everybody knows I'm in Florida.
Yep.
I live in North Carolina. Florida's only like 8 hours away.
You notice? Have you noticed that the more professional a person is, they don't fucking care about doxing? The more people who've been there for a long time, doxing is a new bullshit. It's a bullshit. If somebody wants to find you, they can find you.
What do we got going on?
I'm in the middle of nowhere, so I don't give a shit.
This is dope. What is that?
That's cool, man.
These are the characters that the pages I'm doing at the moment are for.
Nice.
They're kind of a mix up of the Shadow and the Green Hornet.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's cool.
Got are those like kind of skull type masks or like?
Here I'll try to get this up here. The intention was kind of to be a very stylized. It's the White Wasp, kind of a wasp hornet face kind of thing.
Oh.
Very stylized.
Cool. Dig it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool, man.
Awesome.
It's just one of the difficult parts about doing like a whole book thing is there's cool shit, but I'm nowhere near the cool shit. I'm in the dull part.
You're in the trenches, dude.
Yeah.
The unfun stuff is just as important as the fun stuff.
Yeah,
the unfun stuff will make the fun stuff look better in the end.
If I try to skip ahead, then I'll have done all the fun shit and just be left with the boring stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
By the looks of it,
and I can't work too far ahead because I have to I like write 2 or 3 pages and then I have to lay it out in the blocks, rectangles and shit, or else I don't know where I am in the story, like how many pages. I don't know what page I'm on.
I finally gave up and just decided I was going to do it the Marvel way in the end, even though I've already written the story. Basically, like I've added so much shit, I'm going to have to go back in the end and rewrite the whole thing Marvel way.
That's how I
yeah.
I like very odd the way I write my stories is I do an outline, but then I kind of write the whole page, very Marvel-esque way of like doing a paragraph, and then out of that paragraph, I try to find the beats, and then I space out and be like, all right, so that's my panels.
Right on.
Yeah. The real bitch is that I have like kind of a bullet point thing for the story. I'm not very far into the goddamn story. I have a basic idea of what the story is.
The Marvel way.
It's very, very basic.
Is it almost like what is those guys called, the Shadow, the it's 1930s, or is it earlier than, is it like
the couple, the White Wasp and Dragonfly, they're married, but they're the great grandchildren of my what's the word, pastiches of Green Hornet and the Shadow.
So it's a legacy.
Yeah, they're legacy. They're legacy characters.
But yet they're their own. They're introduced as their own characters, and then later you find out, kind of thing.
I'm not sure. I haven't decided if it's important to mention it at any point or not.
Right.
But
the one of the first Comicsgate things I funded was the death. Oh fuck, Critias's one. The one we all got burned on because I was interested in him doing.
Oh shit, the rooster thing?
No. Critias's. Dr. Dead.
When we got burned on.
Detective Dead. Yeah.
Detective Dead. Yeah, and it was.
Isn't he still working on that?
He said
it's been a while.
Listen, guys. Hey,
oh, great! Someone's dying.
It happens. You know.
I agree with that.
This shit happens.
Notice I haven't refunded. And Critias is actually a friend of mine. So like internet friend of mine. But I've been on streams with him a lot, and I love the dude. And I'm like, damn, dude, what do we? Damn, dude, you know what I mean?
It look good.
It happens, So all we can do is do our best to deliver as soon as we can. Hype our book,
right?
Hype what we're excited about. Talk what we're excited about. Shit happens.
Yep.
Right?
Move on.
Hey, speaking of exciting things, have y'all checked out that I don't know. Is this book called Unstitch?
Oh God.
There you go.
Yeah,
Is this peaceful of us? Yeah.
I'm not familiar with it. Well, tell me about
I already got it. So
I
I
don't
don't
know
worry
much about it. All I know is
Oh.
I hear that shit is magical.
Is it
Yeah,
magical?
that shit is magical, man. It makes me. Man, I really wish I could put that tagline on the book.
I mean, you could do
Do
a
you have a
special
trailer
like
for that?
adult backer,
You have
For
version.
like select few.
Yeah, collector's edition. Yeah.
An adult backer tier that's secret, and you'll have a low print run of it with just those
Exactly.
words. That'll be it. Everything else is the same.
That shit is magical.
Shit.
Do you have any pages to share with us, or
yeah.
anything to share with us?
You know, I can share the whole campaign. I'm not gonna share the whole campaign.
Like fucking, I'll show the whole damn book.
Back it
Talk about doxing.
DMA, punch me if I'm overstepping my boundaries. Just punch me. It's the wine talking. It's not me.
We're here to have fun.
So we are $45 away from our first stretch goal of adding a fan art section in the back.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
I might have to draw me a bear.
Do it.
Do it. Oh, that damn it.
Do it.
Forgetting, I owe Gelth Walker a drop bear. I've teased it. I need to put it in a drop box, apparently, but yeah.
Really? All someone has to do
look at that.
is go to Indiegogo.com, look up Unstitch. Man, that feature tier is $55. You get 2 covers, a poster, and a mini print. Boom, that puts us over, and then we get a bunch of cool fan art section in the back. You know, just that one tier.
What was your goal? What was your goal?
I mean, we've already hit the goal. The goal was 6,000, but first stretch goal is 8,000.
That's really good.
Link is in the
That's
chat.
really good.
And all the art is done. All the lettering is done. I actually got to check my email because I have my stuff from my editor. Because
who are you using for print? Are you going to use Mixum or are you going to use someone else?
I am using someone else.
Okay, I was just curious.
But I might use Mixum. I'm gonna recheck, like do a last minute quote.
Right.
Because it's always important.
Always want to make sure you're getting the best price possible.
Exactly. Because right now, if you ask me who am I using, there's someone in like South Korea. I can't really answer because I'm using Matt Cox's printing agent. If anyone backed Kyrie Book 1, it had really great quality, and actually they're cheaper than Mixum. But
where are they out of? Where are they out of?
Like South Korea somewhere. I don't know.
Kyrie, is that painted book practically that girl did?
No. Matt did. I can share.
Because I know there was I can't remember. This lady did a book. It's just beautiful, but it's not on Indiegogo anymore. But you can get it on her website. I have to ask Shay. She was on Shay's channel.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, man. That thing was awesome. I want to get that.
Oh, you're talking about Mira.
Are you sure I'm talking about that one? I don't think I'm talking about
that.
I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
Because she has been trying to send me money, and PayPal keeps like bouncing the money back to her, and I don't understand why. And I'm getting a message in like German, and I'm like, I get that she's from Germany, but I would really like that money because she doesn't have a debit card.
Yeah.
Talented cats in Germany.
So,
you got
I have a commission in Switzerland. She's like, I'm not gonna be able to pay you for a long time. I'm like, damn it. I'm like what about this? What about this? She's like, I'm not getting my mail. I'm like, damn COVID. She's like, yeah, damn COVID. I'm like, damn it. You're gonna pay me anytime soon, sis? It's my sister. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. When you said two together.
but I just shared the link to Matt's campaign. But his book was extremely nice, and like he's charging like only $20 for
That's good. Yeah.
book and a poster, and the book is like 100 and something pages.
Damn.
That's a dude that just wants to get his stuff out there. I love that. I love that. I'm just hold on. It's tough for me to open. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, dude.
It's tough for me to open another when I go to open StreamYard as well as YouTube. My computer goes crazy.
A lot of people have been having trouble with StreamYards and YouTube.
Yeah.
Better buy.
It's been really fucky.
Yeah, man.
No, I think it's just though. At least where I'm at, it's California. I'm thinking it's just because of the wildfires and everything. For me,
it's all because of invade.
So you're blaming climate change?
No, I'm not blaming climate change. I'm blaming the people who started the fire.
DMH is gonna have to reel it back in. He's gonna nope.
I think I don't investigate that shit.
No, it's true.
Yeah, you know, certain people don't want to talk about it. Oh, hell no,
missed whatever the fuck you guys were talking about. Anyway, Jason, what are you working on now? You still working on the same thing?
Yeah, I'm just unnecessarily tossing in more crap. I just wanted to do something involving some negative space and implied lines and stuff.
So how many negatives are we talking about
you sound
here?
like an actual artist. Me over here, I'm just like, I just want Spawn to look badass.
Well, I mean, I wanted to look
motivation.
Too, so
yeah,
no, I just wanted to. Oh, thanks.
Hey, Luke. I did what I needed to do today. I finished my outline and I started the first 10 pages of my next project. So
awesome.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Luke.
That's the way to do it.
Go.
Share my page real quick.
All right.
Does he have to?
No, he doesn't. It's his channel. I hope I'm not overstanding. We got the Unstitched part 1 of 2. There we go. Oh, look at this, dude! It's like some of the cartoons meets A Nightmare Before Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me if I'm going too fast.
Yeah, you go as fast as you want to. I've seen it like 1,000 times.
No, don't tell him that.
The book.
Actually, wait, that's what she said.
That is true. I've been married 13 years.
To me, yeah.
I've been married a long time, bro. And before that, we were together before we were married. So
I've been divorced a long time.
Smart man.
Way to go to rub the salt on the wound there.
But salt doesn't work anymore. I don't even feel that shit. You know, you got to pour battery acid on it for me to feel
it. What is happening?
Look at this. Look at this.
Having you in, Christopher John.
I like this. This is dope.
That's gonna be a poster, and that's also the back cover as well on the book. My buddy from college did that as like a fan piece, and I was like, I'm just gonna buy this from you so I can use it professionally.
Can I buy this so I can use this? That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So Unstitched is a 48-page story about Teddy trying to keep his dreams and imagination of a little girl safe from the darkness. Who wants to corrupt it with fear? My bad. I read this totally wrong.
I do.
Maybe I should drink less
That was
wine.
not the tone of the story at all.
All right, let me try that again.
Drink more, drink more, drink more, drink more.
That's just gonna just encourage this behavior.
You're fired.
I'm an enabler.
Unstitched.
Yeah,
Well, no,
clearly.
duh, you're an enabler.
Trying to
And
keep
you wrote a kids-friendly
imaginations
comic
of
book.
a little girl
so-
safe from the darkness. I'm gonna do that again.
Jackie Estacado?
Unstitched is a 48-page story of oh fuck, I did it right the first time. Stop! Over me.
For a second there, I thought I had the video on YouTube unmuted and it was like playing in the background. What the hell are you doing to me, Arthur?
I've already fired him.
I'm trying to read the overview.
You're failing at it.
48-page story about a teddy trying to keep the dreams and imaginations of a little girl safe from the darkness.
Little girls should not wear teddies.
With fear. Unstitched is a blend of Rise of the Guardians, Toy Story, and Coraline. Oh man, I'm gonna sell this to my little girl so quick, so fast. Childhood wonder, is it built on dreams, hope, and imagination? With fear being
you're losing your tone again.
Somebody else read this. I suck.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You have the creator of the book on. I mean,
man, way to go on embarrassing yourself.
Drink more, entertain me. Dance, monkey, dance.
I'm having fun with him trying to read stuff. So
childhood wonder is built on dreams, hope, and imagination, with fear being what unstitches it. Oh, I like that. Okay. I just haven't read it before. And granted, voice actors read this like 1,000 times, so remember that.
Yep.
Like, I'm not.
I'll give you that.
Download the PDF of Crime and Punishment. I want to hear that.
Just thinking about it too much, homie.
Yeah. Childhood wonder is built on dreams, hope, and imagination. Hold on, check this out. We're gonna teach people how to like practice. Childhood wonder is built on childhood wonder is built on dreams, open imagination with fear of being what unstitched. Childhood wonder is built on dreams. Oh shit.
I don't think
he already failed.
I don't think
that peak is a keeper.
You're trying to make me feel.
Did someone take some?
Childhood wonder is built on dreams, hope, and imagination, with fear being what unstitched. Dude, that's a great line, guys. Listen to it. No, hold on. All realness, though. That's a great line. Childhood wonder is built on dreams, hope, and imagination, with fear being what unstitches it. That's all you need, dude. That's sales right there. That's sales.
Hello, John.
That's a PowerPoint right there.
Hi, John.
I have good moments every now and then as a writer.
Welcome to chaos.
Sorry.
Hey man,
okay,
I figure chaos has got to come to my channel at some point.
I love the chaos.
I'm not new to this.
It's the ginger in the middle.
12-hour stream on Saturday there, man. That
Oh
was
god, that was
finest form.
Oh god, especially the last hours.
What's that?
What are we streaming
That's a young man's game.
It was on Richard's channel. He's closing out his campaign in a couple days, so he wanted to do a 12-hour stream for the last weekend before.
Yeah, and it got struck because we accidentally showed Canadian football.
No, it got struck
the Irish
because of Star Wars and anime.
Oh, it was
That's
Irish
why.
football.
It was the Irish football, apparently.
It was
That's
the
what he
Irish
said.
football.
Yeah, that channel owner struck him. We thought it was the Star Wars and the anime and all the other shit, but no, it was Irish football.
I'm going to mute and hide my mic for a bit. All right, I'll be back in a couple.
All right.
Okay.
So none of us have to feel bad. We can blame it on Ninja Knight now.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Good to know.
Just have a scapegoat.
As long as I got somebody to blame it on, it's cool.
But Ninja might come on tomorrow night. He said he wants to come back on again soon. So
yeah, blame the Irish.
Hey, at least it's
Aren't
not
you
blame
part
Canada.
Irish?
Yeah. Hey, you know what an Irish dilemma is?
What?
No, I don't. No, I don't. Justin.
Oh god, why do I feel like this is gonna turn out horribly?
I hope
Give
so.
them a potato, and the dilemma is: do they eat it now, or do they wait so they can drink it later?
Bring the party back.
Oh god.
Eat it on camera.
I don't know whether or not
I
anyone
really want to eat
knows
this
I'm
potato,
doing
but
this.
I also
I'm
want
just
to drink this as vodka.
face palming my head right now.
Vodka is my kryptonite. It's like there's so many drinks you could have named, but you had to name my kryptonite.
I
hate vodka now.
I put myself out on vodka way early on, and I can't drink anything but top shelf vodka. Otherwise, it immediately gives me heartburn. I'm just like, yeah, no, this is
yeah.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, but
you consider
have you? You know what? Depending on when the fan fest thing is.
Yep.
Luke, let's have some White Russians.
Oh, me and
oh god.
We're all about milk, man. What is up with that? Like
he likes the ninny drinks. Me and Luke will be having the whiskey. We'll Luke and I will be chilling.
Hey,
over,
you give me a cigar and I'll whiskey it with you, bro.
and then hopefully Christopher John will be down there.
Yeah, it'll be.
I'm gonna
it'll be
do my
But see,
best.
when I make a White Russian, I use like chocolate milk.
I've become quite fond of Scotch.
What the hell,
I will
Dutton?
fully admit.
Hey,
Like
Luke.
Glenlivet.
What's
Luke,
the best
where-
Scotch you found?
Yeah.
Do you find different feelings from it?
I
Yes,
enjoy
yes.
Scotch more than I enjoy bourbon.
Yes.
But I
I
still
like Johnny
prefer my
Walker.
Irish whiskey.
You'd think with me being Scottish that I would like Scotch, but I haven't found one that hits me in the right places.
Glenlivet.
That's what she said.
Have you tried Johnny Walker Black?
Quite frequently.
That's called a dick kick.
No, it's my nephew's birthday, so we're doing my nephew's birthday real quick. So I'll be back.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
we'll be
don't
back
know
in a second.
anymore.
You know, don't ever like sass me like this. This isn't very appreciative. I don't like this. What do you say? I heard that.
What is going
What?
on
Luke,
right now?
Stop being so upset. Shit.
What? You know what? Don't judge me.
What the hell? Oh,
Did he
I have
say
no
there was
idea
a
what's going on
birthday?
anymore. I'm sitting here
I don't
trying to
know.
draw. You guys are just
Wait,
crossing
what about
paths.
cake?
Yeah, I want some cake.
Okay, I
Whoa.
remember. Volbeat. You know the band? Volbeat?
Yeah.
Colby? Yeah.
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 I like
Yeah,
him
I-
a lot, but Vinny,
Yeah, like one
before he died, Vinny was doing this interview. He's like, I would really like to like Volbeat. I signed them to my thing or whatever. He was telling us about Volbeat. First I ever heard of him, and I immediately went and looked him up and loved him. And he was like,
Yeah, they're from
but I
Denmark.
buy bottles of Sky vodka because I get no hangover. And I'm like, Sky vodka. And I wrote it down. I've been drinking Sky vodka since. How do you feel about Sky vodka?
Vomit.
Like I
Vomit.
said, I don't drink vodka.
At
I
all?
don't-
It's just
for
like, no.
me. Like
You haven't even tried
Sky
Sky?
vodka was all right. Van Gogh vodka was all right, but I don't know. I don't drink vodka. Sky doesn't really fucking do anything for me.
Yeah, Sky's pretty
Like
cheap.
if I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's pretty
fucking
much
drink liquor, I'm
a
gonna drink
bottle
Van's
to
liquor.
yourself.
I'm gonna drink fucking whiskey,
Yeah.
bourbon, Scotch.
Yeah, any aisle. Go ahead,
I
John.
think it would be Grey Goose. That was what my
Yes.
aunt had.
Grey
so-
Goose, yes, that definitely.
You know, Goose
Yeah, I got
with
Grey
some.
Goose.
I've never drank Grey Goose.
Yeah,
I'm
Goose-
like,
Dude, if you like vodka,
Grey
then you
Goose
should
is
definitely check out some Grey Goose.
Yeah,
I
Goose
find
with
so
some.
many things that it's either, oh man, this wasn't enough, and I'm drinking a lot of it, and then the next level is floored. I've never found that perfect. Oh, I'm cool
Grey
right here.
Goose is smooth.
So Grey Goose with cranberry is quite good, but really, vodka. You know, if you're at the bar and you're an older guy, you should really be drinking like some brown drink. And vodka I feel is for younger folks, to be quite honest.
My best song is a song called Whiskey Tantrums, and it's all about my favorite drink, which is whiskey sour. Whiskey
Yeah.
sour is my all-time favorite drink. But
Yeah.
I mean, you can do cheap whiskey, you can do whatever, and it's still, what is that? What do you got?
Yeah.
Moonlight Moon. Is that flavored
Is it-
moonshine?
It's
Mhm.
mass
There's so many
manufactured
flavored
moonshine.
moonshines I would like to get, but
Apple pie.
it costs too
Apple
much
pie,
for
yeah.
my poor ass.
Apple
The liquor
pie.
store near me has the tiny little bottles. They've got one that's like 128 proof.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
wow.
is this?
The Blue Lightning. Oh my god! Fucking
Yeah.
slam one of those right before I sing along a doom, and then
Right before you go to work.
Right, right, sing along to the room.
yeah, right before you go to work.
Yeah.
That would be great. I've
You know
never.
what? I know another reason why I can't drink cheap vodka. When I was in high school, a friend of mine snuck in like that.
I can't
Plastic
tell my
bottle.
story.
Right? And so we went to the soda machine, got a Mountain Dew, and we drank half of it out, and then we poured the vodka in there. Oh my god, that shit tasted like fucking nail polish. But I had a damn good time in my art class, so whatever.
That's the problem. How old are you? You're my age, roughly. without doxing your
37.
age. Well, yeah, right.
How old are you, Luke?
We're at
your age, old man.
Wow.
We're at that age
shut
where
up.
we can't drink nail polish and go, "Hey, that was pretty good" anymore.
He ain't that
Like
old.
I have
That's how old
diabetes,
he
so I have to be careful what I drink, and that sucks because you can't taste it for what it is. You can take one sip of one whiskey
Well, that
or
just
one
means
liquor
you can drink more.
and it
That just
fuck
means
your world up.
yeah.
You can take a
That's a
sip
good
of
time.
another and be like a good time.
That's a
So
good
you got to
time.
be
That's all right.
Yeah, well, I mean that's why I stick with just the basic whiskey and scotch.
You know, I
Like
haven't
said,
met. I haven't.
Glenlivet is my scotch right now.
I haven't
Really?
met Luke in real life, but I've seen certain levels of Luke on different type of alcohol, and I would say, Luke.
Oh my god!
I have a question though. For all us liquor drinkers,
that night on that fucking stream.
No, it's just not that one night. There's been like 3 times by
I had
now.
just got a fucking kilt. I was literally wearing a kilt while I was doing that performance, so I was drinking like a fucking Scot. So what do you want?
What are you all?
Well, it's been
Dude,
like 3 times.
I got
now.
a question though. For all us that started on liquor, we started on beer. How many of us didn't drink wine until later and was like, "What the fuck are these bitches holding out on us?"
Well,
I drank wine like when I was close to 30 before I drank wine for the first time, and I'm like,
I was gonna ask what you count as later.
What?
So I was gonna ask what you count as later. Yeah.
Later, dude. My early life.
I grew up drinking wine. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I didn't drink wine until I was like 27, 28.
I
drank liquor. I drank
14.
rot gut fucking. Dude,
I
lived on Evan Williams from the
Yeah,
time I was
exactly.
24. That band, different band, Billy. This is a different band, but I lived on Evan Williams rot gut whiskey. We lived on that shit, but I never drank wine until I met my wife, and I was like, "What the fuck?" My mom had wine in her cupboards, and I'm like, "That, that's not, that's health food. That's health food. You don't drink that shit. You drink liquor. You drink fucking liquor. You drink beer.
Man.
You drink fucking liquor. You drink beer.
Go to a wine bar with a cheese plate, bro. That's a good night, man.
Yeah,
dude. For the past 6-7 years, it's been straight wine. It's always been wine. Like wine keeps you focused. You can do art while doing wine. You can't.
So my lineage, I'm a Norman Isleman. So I'm Norman and British. And for whatever reason, I got a sulfate sensitivity. So I'm just like, I guess, a weak ass white man about to get hit in the face with a tennis ball.
But the question,
they put a lot of
what's the trade route between that?
Oh God!
It's a 10 route. It's from Wales, then you go all the way to you go to Spain.
Thanks, Dutton.
I love starting these.
How many in the chat knows who Popcorn is?
I know who Corn Pop is.
But all I was going to say is,
did I really say
good.
his name
wine
backwards?
Is real good.
No, wait.
Popcorn.
Corn Pop is a bad dude.
Corn Pop's a very bad dude. Just ask Biden.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see him slap his ear today when the bug landed on the back of his head?
No, not yet.
What is this?
I can't keep track of all the lame Biden.
I like
clips,
how.
man.
So what is it? It's a Barnum.
Y'all are doing okay. No.
What is the circus called? What's that circus called? The Barnum and Bailey's or something?
Corn Pop.
Right.
Y'all are talking about the Biden thing that's
well, what's that circus called? What is that circus?
Barnum and Bailey.
I have no idea.
Barnum and Bailey's. So the United States.
Barnum and Bailey's.
Yeah, the United States is the Barnum and Bailey's.
I'm talking about the
moonshine. This year, honestly, I think it's CERN. CERN popped us into an alternate fucking reality. It's the only way that we can just begin to explain.
And I think it's a goddamn joke.
Of this year.
It's a
seriously,
joke.
if this year we're in a fucking novel, it would be stretching credibility. I'd be like, come on, motherfucker. Seriously, murder hornets? Fuck you.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I let my kid read 1984, and he's like, "This isn't interesting. All kinds of shit."
You got to show him the movie. Show me the movie.
I haven't seen the movie. I don't know.
Yeah, but the question is, would this be more entertaining than the movie, though?
So there's certain people.
I haven't seen the movie, so
has anyone seen
is it that bad?
I know John's seen 84.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Both
if you watch the movie from 1984 with what's his name? Is it?
He's dead now. He was in Hellboy. I forget his name.
The guy from Alien.
John Hurt.
Great.
John Hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's really good.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. See, I've started 1984, didn't read it, and then everything that's been happening this year, I was like,
I had to read that shit for school.
That's what I told my son. I'm like, this year, my dad read 1984 in high school. High school was going to my sister. I didn't go to high school to, embarrass myself, but my sister had to read 1984. I'm like, this year, son, you probably won't. He's in junior high. By the time he gets in high school, he probably won't have to read 1984. They'll probably pull it because of what's going on. So I'm like, you're going to read it. Your father's going to make you read it.
I read it.
The problem with 1984 is it wasn't supposed to be a fucking instruction manual.
Exactly.
It wasn't exactly. That's why I'm showing my kid. I'm like, dude, this was meant to be make believe.
It's a warning.
It is.
Well, to be quite frank, to be honest, everybody, 1984 is really just history repeating itself in terms of what the Victor does with information.
Oh, interesting. Definitely. So and now the Victor doing with information in the internet age. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And we're all having fun with it, I'd say.
Fun?
Pretty much. That's all you can really do.
I don't know if it's fun.
I don't know.
I'd say
Popcorn
it's fun.
Sutton, guys. By the way, that's who I meant. Popcorn Sutton.
I mean, back in the day, we would put people on pikes, and today we do.
Oh, that's creepy, dude.
And then today we just scold them with tweets from Twitter.
No, stop. Why is Obama molesting John?
Oh, there we go. I missed that one.
No.
Hold on, there's about to be something more in about just half a second, most likely.
Dude, he's looking.
There we go.
I do want to know how you pulling this shit off, as creepy as it is.
Because they're really there.
There's one more. Hold on.
Oh God.
He heard you talking about.
If you put Hillary Clinton up, I'm out.
Hold on, there's one more that you guys need to see.
I'm waiting for Kelly Clarkson.
There we go.
Yep.
This is true. That's great. That's fucking dope.
I have all the madness.
What I got.
Luke,
you wonderful pack of buttheads.
Hey, Luke, you should do this more than for two things. One, John and I and Fade, we do a show on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and everybody's invited.
Richard?
Well, he's not here.
What about Justin? He's here, man.
Justin's here.
I guess,
man. Okay, well, I guess I didn't mean to say Justin's not a co-host. So Justin and Justin with John and Fade, with Richard. I guess there's a 5-man team. Anyway, you guys are invited. Son of a bitch.
Not to put the pressure on Luke, but. Have you guys ever felt this thing like that fucking baby spawn is dope. It's on point. But now he's going on. He's moving forward. He's moving forward. Do you ever feel the pressure like, oh, dude, that's fucking dope? Like he even went ahead and he colored it. Now he's got to move on. He's got this dope fucking baby spawn.
Well, I want to say to finish my story, just I'll digress for a second. I'll digress. I fucking hate baby spawn. And then and then Luke.
Oh, you probably get written up considering.
And then Luke, you need to stream more with Jason, other than just on Mondays. And besides your stream show, keep doing that.
Yeah.
Like
so in other words, just saying.
I may not. I mean, I'm on every single show. I may not comment all the time because I'll just put your shit in my background while I'm on the internet.
I'll probably do the
cool,
same
man.
thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I don't have a voice for that. That's.
Is Kelsey Shannon trying to molest you, John?
Oh yeah,
You
I forgot
always
about
do.
that one.
He's trying to
Humping your shoulder.
put it on his shoulder. All right.
He's checking my ass out.
Yeah.
Is that what he's doing?
Guys, this is what
Must
I'm
be,
working
man.
on,
Where's he
but
looking?
Oh,
That's really
cool.
good, man. That's
Oh,
good.
hang on a second here.
Nice.
I blacked out his shirt and it
That's
looked
awesome.
dope, and I
Cool.
kept it.
Dang.
It's like, let's do this.
Yeah.
It's
cool,
kind of a
man.
mixture between Fragga and the old school, like you know, your I don't know, your dragons and your I don't know. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get
man.
some interest.
good,
I'm
man.
trying to.
Is that in Procreate?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Everybody doing everything.
We can only see. There we go.
Wolverine, what are you working on?
And fucking Apple products. I hate them.
He's
Pages.
doing real work. Wolverine's doing
Yeah.
real work.
Yeah, yeah.
He's just putting a bunch of paper on top of his paper.
Yeah.
That's the real work, man, dude. The old
No,
school
Jason, weird.
process. The old school process
Yeah,
was fucking.
man.
We don't want to see Jason. We want to see
The amount of work they
Yeah.
did one day back
Thanks,
in the
Peg.
day.
Appreciate you.
How
Yeah.
rude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm the
Have
rude
you
one.
met me?
Now I'm not saying that I haven't done that. I have. I have a whole stack of art boards that I've done. I just scanned them in and made them better.
Wolverine, is that trace paper on top of a?
That's trace
Yeah,
paper
oh, yeah,
on
yeah,
top
yeah.
of trace paper
Yeah.
on top of trace paper on top
That
of printer
shows
paper.
that shows
Damn.
that he's learned from professionals, actually, to tell you the truth.
Or he has. That just
well,
shows
I'm-
he has patience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Admittedly,
I agree
I
with
am
Jay
almost
Money.
entirely self-taught.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I
Damn.
remember that.
And everybody has a different way to do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, originally, when I first started doing freelance in RPGs and shit, I realized my work is filthy. There are no clean lines. Everything is covered in smudges and fingerprints, and I can't turn this shit in for money. So I'm like, well, how do I fix this? And I started thinking about animation cells, and I started this tracing paper layer shit. Back before most of us had never heard of Photoshop,
Mhm.
you know, like 1995 or something.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 95 and 2000. And yeah, I've just been working in layers of tracing paper ever since.
Huh, you developed your method.
Yeah.
Every artist finds their way.
Justin, do you mainly do digital or is he still here?
Which one? Me or
What,
the other one?
Let me tell you
You,
something
sir.
what Coach said.
That's
Let
why
me
you
tell
say
you what Coach
Dutton.
said.
Sorry.
What
My
Coach said.
The
I
more
love it.
creative, Justin.
I love what
More creative.
Well, he's not wrong
Magical
on that
Justin.
one.
I love what
Magical
Coach said.
Even
Said,
though,
I
even
don't
though,
care. Coach
even though I
said-
do make nice decks around hot tubs, so if you can
Right.
match me with that.
Wait,
Coach
what?
said, I don't care how you get there,
Yeah.
as long as it looks cool in the end. And that was Malin, by the way. And
Yeah,
when he
that's
said that,
definitely
I went, I'm a writer. I'm a writer who 4 years ago decided to teach himself. I've drawn my whole life, but I drew like the typical, here's a standing guy. Here's another standing guy. Here's another standing girl. Stand. And 4 years ago, I was like, I can't pay nobody to draw my stuff, so I'm going to have to learn to actual draw. Okay, so that's who I am, a writer who taught himself to draw. And I want to write my first or second book, and then I want to pay other people. And I think that I understand where they're coming for as an artist. If I have to pay them, that's a fucking big stress I've put upon them. That is a big deal. An artist, dude, that's huge. I pay you, I give you this little fucking 2 paragraphs, and you write a whole page. That's huge. That's old school bullshit, right? But at least I've tried to do it myself and know that I can't do it. And therefore, maybe I will appreciate my artists. But right now, I'm the artist on my project, right? That's where I'm at. And when I was sitting there feeling so frustrated, I just wanted to tell my fucking story. John Malin said, I don't care how you got there. I just want to see the end result. And then when I started thinking in that process, Except YouTube has got us thinking about teaching others people, and that's great. That's fucking phenomenal. That's where I am from learning from other people's processes. But when you buy that book, you're just looking at the end result. You didn't see the hours put into that. You just see the end result. So just think about the end result. No, nothing else matters. I don't care how you got there. Just make sure it looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
Play to your strengths.
By the way, John, that was a nice picture you showed.
Play to your strengths.
When I was just saying, like, because Kodiak was saying he just draws people standing there, and that's basically what I do too. I just kind of like, I'm not good with my poses or action stuff yet, but I can design a costume and make them look good while they're standing there. But
where are you? There you are.
That reminds me, I still gotta do like 3 sketches for some backers.
Yeah, I have a few more sketches to hang out too.
Look, both of these. There's a good section for you.
Yeah.
Both of these.
Yep. I have
the
mobile one.
Yeah, Bridgman's I want to get for sure.
This book is amazing.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Body language, the book. Structure. It's fantastic.
I read a lot of the Bern Hogarth stuff. He's really good too. Hogarth. So I can if I try, I can draw poses, but yeah.
I started with like Boris Vallejo videos, and it was all like this and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you move on to Todd, where it's like this, and you're like, how did he move from body mechanics anatomy that's like this, and he made it like this, and that hand. See my hand, fat boy's hand, but still, imagine me muscular. No, but see, my hand is
Who do you say, Vallejo? Boris Vallejo?
Oh, I love. See, that's
or
a lot of people.
Or any of those guys. Julie Bell,
I got Frazetta later in life.
Yeah.
I seen both of those guys and Conan all over my dad's walls. I'm a kid. I'm a kid of a comic book collector. A collector.
Boris Vallejo and Julie Bell. They're amazing.
My dad had every Marvel comic book from the inception of Marvel Comics until about 1986, when he sold it to a guy who's now the biggest bookstore in Jacksonville, Florida.
Crazy. So it's in your blood, basically. Yeah,
it is in my blood, but he actually didn't realize what he done. One of the books he sold, Amazing Fantasy 15, which is and my dad would have kept it before it was popular to put it in bag and board. He was doing that. He was he had everything. He was.
Did he have a good copy of it though? I know a guy who's got a 1.5 that he picked up for like $1,000, but he got it graded and shit. So it's probably worth like 10 times that.
Right. Well, that's cool.
Even at a
1.5, in my opinion. Like you find an old issue, no matter how ratty it is, just to preserve it, because you're not going to read that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The story,
it makes sense, especially for those key issues or whatever. If they got history to them, then it'll jack it up by 6 to 10 times the actual rate.
Let's just say I didn't even know the comic book a collector existed. I thought my dad was the only one. I thought it because he was the ultimate, and then I found it out later in life. And see, he would tell me, this is so funny because I'm you see all my figures are opened. He was like, open it, fold that fucking comic book backwards and draw from it. He was so tired by the 1990s. He was so tired of what it had become that he was telling me as a teenager to open that comic, fold it backwards, and draw that fucking book. Draw it.
Well, yeah, you knew none of those 90s books were going to be worth anything anyway. So, and you got to enjoy your time. I'm the same way. I open all my toys.
His whole collection had been, the first thing was he sold half his collection in 86. And the second half, my mom and him separated in 89. You know how bitches be.
This book
bitches be clumsy.
He listened. Dude.
This book right here.
Nice.
I got this book when I was visiting my grandparents up in Indiana one summer. It was in one of those hard plastic packs that will slice your thumb wide open if you're not careful. So 1, 2, and 3 of this series, right? So I read this bitch over and over and over and over and over again, all 3 of them. But I don't know if you can see, but that the spine is held together by tape. It is crinkled as hell. It has been beaten up, and like I had to tape it back together because some friend, some asshat, decided to steal it because it had the cool poster on the inside, right?
Right, it's the gatefold version.
Yeah. So I saw it over at his house one day. It had been ripped in half, and I took it back. I taped it back together and put it back in my issue, and then I took it to San Diego Comic-Con, and I got Jim Lee to sign it for me to me. Like I took it up backboard.
Do you have a smile from ear to ear?
Well, that's something you can pass down to your kids.
It was already taped together when you sanded it to Jim Lee. Then question.
He looked at me like, "Are you serious?"
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. I guarantee.
Let me tell you about this issue.
Like, that's dope. That is the comic book I would want to sign. The one that's held together with fucking tape, bro. Do you understand?
Luke.
90s, right?
Yeah, Luke, that looks really good, man.
And the fact that you put it in back and forth.
I appreciate that, John.
Yeah, it looks good, man. I actually have that one signed by Lee as well at a 8.5.
Nice, dude. Very nice.
You know what?
I got 15 copies.
Collection.
Hey, I actually gotta go.
You got it,
Dude,
it
was
peace
my
out.
head out.
All right, see ya, Dutton.
Take it easy,
Peace,
Dutton.
man.
Take care, brothers.
Later, man. Thanks for
Later on.
And everyone go on Indiegogo and back on Stitch.
Back. Oh, I thought you
Do
were
it
saying
now.
absolutely. I'm
That
sorry.
shit is magical.
Do it now.
Magical.
Do it.
Peace out, man.
Peace.
Later, brother.
Be good, man.
Dude, I've had several reincarnations of my G1 Transformers, and they never amounted to those ones I played with. That book that's taped together, you don't get more valuable than that. You don't. And
it's worth more to me than anything else, man. You know, I may be buried with that motherfucker.
Could you honestly know what Jim Lee might have went, this is the baddest ass book I'm serious.
No, he looked at me like I was kind of crazy, actually. He looked at me like, are you sure you want me to sign this thing? Like,
you don't have a better. You could go buy a better version if you want.
I would if
Everyone's dropping like flies now.
Yeah.
That artist, I would have this sitting like I would have this thing like my man.
I've been having issues.
My fucking dude. My fucking bro. You took this book. This book has obviously been through war with you. And I know a lot of people that feel that way. Like they'll get books that are shit signed because it was their book. That's like I've been watching a lot of old school like biker things, researching my story and stuff like that. And old school bikers like the 1960s, 50s, 40s are like, we hate the new school. We hate them. We hate that new OG. I mean, hate that new G. You know, biker people who aren't about the road, who aren't about
those damn hippies. Who do they think they are?
Yeah, they're about the money, they're about the whatever. A lot of people go and get things. I'm gonna get this brand new spec signed by Stan Lee. If I put this old book now, I have a bad story about Avengers number 1 and 2 with me. You guys will puke if I tell you what I did with Avengers number 1 and 2 of my dad's collection. You'll puke.
See, I'm not a weird purist. I love hearing horror stories about that shit because it's all like gonna turn to dust one day anyway. And I'm like,
oh, I hear so many horror stories in the shop.
I've got so much shit. You know, for all I know, my apartment's gonna burn up one of these days. You know, when I'm not home or something. So it can happen to anything.
Well,
very optimistic outlook.
You know,
I had never had an electric guitar, so I sold my dad's Avengers number 1 and then number 2 after he passed away in a car accident. I sold it for $160 to get a new guitar because I thought he'd want me to have that. I was 18.
Yeah, well,
I lost my dad at 17. So that tells you what mindset I was at. That was fucking bullshit. I sold Avengers number 1 and Avengers number 2. It's stupid.
And do you know like what grade or what kind of condition they were in, or
that was before grading?
Honestly. Well, not like an actual graded copy, but like were they pretty much like ragged reader copies, or
when Rob his name was Rob. He started off at the flea market I used to work at, and he got his own store on San Jose Boulevard here in Jacksonville, Florida. And when I pulled it into him and I showed him this box of stuff, and I was like, okay, now, no. I was showing him boxes of other stuff, and then later I come into him with just 2 books, Avengers 1, Avengers 2, and I was like, and I showed him. He's like, how much do you want for this?
Oh,
like, 160.
That's where your problem started.
He looked at me like, here's the guy I know for 10 years. He just should have he shouldn't have done anything. He should have done exactly what he did, is bite the stupid book from a stupid kid. That's what he should have done. And
I mean, it's your fault for not looking up like what were they worth or what should you be asking for.
It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. I'm 18. Yeah. I'm 19, but still. And I wanted the guitar. I believed that I was gonna be a musician. I really did. And I believed an electric guitar. I had practiced on acoustic. I believed electric was the next thing. Here's the thing. I bought an electric guitar without knowing what I was doing, and I bought a fucking learner's guitar, which is shit. Okay, but anyways, so he looked at me and was like, how much did you want for this again? Like literally, he looked at me and looked, how much did you want for this again? He's like, I don't have money to buy books right now. And I showed him what I had. Avengers #1. He's like, how much? And this is embarrassing to me as an adult. But this is what I did as a kid.
You got to learn your lessons somehow.
And all that. I can't believe I'm actually using that statement during this fucking year. But yeah, shit like that happens, man. It's that's the nature of collectibles.
I've sold a ton of shit I regret getting rid of, so I feel you, man.
He had to make a phone call in the middle of the conversation.
If I had a fraction of the books from the 70s and 80s that I tore to pieces with the tip of pens, tracing and retracing, oh god, I could put my kid through school.
Yeah.
One of the last.
That's usually what I hear, Wolverine. That's usually what I hear, actually.
Yeah, because tracing comic books until the pen cut figures out were my first art teacher.
One of the last cool things I heard from Neil Adams was him saying, you haven't improved, then you don't trace enough.
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. It's you. If you want to improve, if you want to emulate, if you want to grow, you have to know what they do.
Yeah, it's like building up that muscle memory, right? If you trace those shapes, then you get used to drawing.
Tracing isn't cheating. It's really hard to accept that. And then once you've accepted it, it's even harder to teach someone else. No, it's okay. Trace that shit.
Yes. It is completely cheating. And now it's not even tracing that's the enemy. They're like, reference. You can't use reference. I'm like, you motherfuckers.
That's insanity.
That's insanity. That's like there's gonna be no future artists.
Guys like Greg Land that completely screwed everybody, right? Because Greg Land, every single piece of art he does is a reference.
He abused reference.
It's not a reference.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Like, he can draw though, but
he can. Yeah, I don't hate his work.
It's that monthly grind. Like they don't have the time that they used to. At least it seems to me. It seems like they don't have the time to actually put into the artwork because they're not getting paid as much to do the artwork. So I mean, they
just did.
So you're saying they're cutting time.
He's prolific. Like they hire him for a reason. Like they know what he's doing and they know what kind of quality they're going to get. Right. So
I used to think he was just a tracer, but then I met people like Matt Cawson, who that motherfucker. If you see him draw, he draws the outline like it's fucking printed on a scanner, and I'm like, I've watched him because of
Frege does the same thing where he just does an outline and then
Frege is the comic book version of who's the South Korean dude?
Kim Jong-gi.
Yeah, he's the white boy version of King Jong. He's definitely
that makes sense because that's where he learned it.
Yeah.
White.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I think Kim Jong came way after Frege. Frege quit long before Kim Jong started.
No, Frege invokes that dude's name.
He talks about him a lot.
Later, he's definitely got a lot of respect for him now. But Fraga's been doing that shit since.
No, he hasn't.
No, Frege straight out says he learned that from
he learned that from he watched Kim Jong-gi and he said that man is not human. And then he's like, no, that's the wrong way to think. He actually sent me the PDF that he put together about that, and it's pretty incredible. But yeah, no,
he learned that to have another tool in his
Jung-gi.
toolbox, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
he's
Fraga's been doing comics for forever. He's been drawing forever.
but he had
Like,
been doing it
all
so
he's ever
long
wanted
that
to
he
do.
realized he was giving that guy God, and he's like, "Nah, he's just human. I can do it." Is that what you're saying?
Brother, movies and brewskis. What's up, brother?
No, because I've watched him on Insta. Dan, I actually communicated with Dan more on Insta than I do on YouTube these days, and some of his sketches are very like Kim Jong-il. It's very.
That's the whole with his stopwatch and everything. You know, that's what he's doing. You know, he's just going in and drawing. That taking forever. You know, like I am.
Well, Dan's taken forever because of the surgeries and stuff. I don't think that's actually his style. I think he's actually faster. Like, yeah, I think he could do a book, and I think he could do what his Pineapple. Is it Pineapple?
Yeah, you know, there's a difference between doing a little fun piece where you let your mind wander and you're just constructing it on the fly, and then telling a story with your pages. Like he's layering things in, and you know, he's taking time on the book because it deserves time. Little warm up sketches and you know, little stuff where you're timing for videos. You know that you just do. He just runs it out. Like when he does his storyboards, he doesn't do that, man. You know, he actually has to do his storyboards. It's not a shortcut. You know,
he's one of the best things to hit. He's the best thing to hit Comicsgate since Ethan Van Sciver. That's it. It's like two voices. You have Ethan Van Sciver, who's like I said earlier, hype boy. He's definitely a good hype man and stuff like that. And then you have Dan Frager, who's like the workhorse. He's like, okay, well, I'm going to challenge you to work as fast as I do. And I know Ethan can handle it because he's done it before. And he actually kind of needs that. And it's dope to watch. It's really fucking interesting to watch that play out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Fraga and Ethan have known each other for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, steel sharpens steel. As long as we're all trying to do better, then, you know, we can create better products. Yeah. And in the end, that's what we all want, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to leave for a little bit.
How dare you? How dare you leave?
Well, it's 4:19. It was 4:19 where I'm at. All right. So if you guys don't get the message, then
and it's like midnight where I'm at. Time is irrelevant. It's man-made construct. What's your point?
Time is irrelevant. How I wish.
Unforgivable. Unforgivable. That's
anyway, so I've got to be at work early in the morning, so I'm gonna have to wrap this stream up here.
Sure thing. Look at this. Look at this. It kind of lines up with your thing. Look at see how
it's wet.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the angel of death.
That's beautiful, man.
Oh,
you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Death from the Endless.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't going for that, but okay.
That's a great.
I was just trying to compliment, Jason.
Yeah, it is. No, I was just drawing.
And she's rocking one hell of a comb over.
Yeah, just trying to draw a chill chick.
But thanks everybody for watching and hanging out with us. Why don't everybody tell where you can be found? Go ahead. Start with you, Arthur Kodiak.
Guys, I'm on Twitter, Uncanny Kodiak. I'm on Instagram, it's Uncanny Kodiak. Arthur Brown, Uncanny Kodiaks. Which one? I don't know, but Uncanny Kodiak, pretty generic. And you can catch me in the streams. I'm always, you know. Ethan said you should caps lock all your comments to be seen.
Oh,
I remember that.
That way
one
you do
of
it.
the streams he said, and I do that still to this day. I'm
it's
always
fun to be
caps lock.
annoying.
Exactly.
I gotta remember that.
But at the same time, I realize sometimes my statement needs to be underscore. But that's where I'm at. I'm Comicsgate to the bone. I love you guys. Thank you for having me in, Luke. I appreciate you. I've been wanting to come in. a little less drunk, like the middle ground.
You know what? It is what it is, man. You know,
And we're me and Luke are. I'm not just doxing, but we're only 89 minutes from each other. So I definitely want to hang out sometime. Maybe take you to the bar and watch some titties or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna go write that down on a board real quick and figure that out. So
yeah. Fade's gonna have like the map with the red strings and everything on it, trying to figure out.
Are they gonna do the fan thing this year, 2021? Do you really?
I think so.
Because it is Florida. Florida's kind of become the mecca of freedom.
Just gotta wait and see what happens after November. Right?
Joe Rogan has Texas, and we have Florida.
Right.
Well, hey, Fade, tell us where everyone can find you.
Yeah.
You guys can find me at Fade Salvation on Twitter. I'm currently, I gotta redo my YouTube channel. I play games, so. And just look me out in chats and on streams, because that's where I usually pop up sometimes.
Word. Thanks for coming to hang out, man.
Yeah,
and John, what's going on with your face, man?
Oh, he's messing with shit.
Lots is going on with my face. Yeah, hit me up on Twitter at Acetic Smog. That's Comicsgate Scrambled. And I'm on Richard's streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and on my own channel. If you just look up Nova Blast on YouTube, I got a couple streams up right now, but I'll be doing more soon. So yeah, thanks, Luke, for having me on your channel. We'll talk again.
Absolutely, man. When I said what's up with your face, I was looking at your image currently. I thought it was
I know.
Like face capture things, and it was going to start moving.
He's got magical secrets that he might share off stream.
Nice.
What was your Twitter?
I dig the OBS stuff you got working there. It's awesome. Yeah. Wolverine, where can we find you, homie? And
I can be found. I can be found on Twitter.
Let's see what you got there, man.
Goddamn reversed camera. I usually have my camera reversed so that my right is my right. Right there under.
This is gonna be fun.
There you go.
There you go.
Other than that, I'm just like around. You know? I'm bugging Shay. I'm
hanging out in chats. Absolutely, man.
Giving Frigga a heart attack, whether or not I'm dressed or not. You know.
Terrifying.
Show up with less clothes on streams for him.
See, at least we're looking at artwork and not, don't have to worry about that as much.
Exactly. But it is topic-less. So somebody should be fucking topless in here.
There you go.
I can carry that burden.
You know what? I can't.
You know what? I'm fine with that.
I gotta be way more drunk for that.
Wolverine. That's WOLV0. If you want to find Twitter.
I just found him, and I added you too, Kodiak. So.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Some happy jackass somewhere who, as far as I know, does not actually use their account, had it spelled the way I normally do.
I hate that.
You know, in like 1984 or something, when I first started using this name with this spelling, it was the only one anywhere.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, it's because it was 1984.
Yeah.
We were still years in.
And my long-suffering co-host, Jason. How you doing, homie?
All right, brother, man. All right, it was fun. It was my nephew had his birthday today, so I had to jet for a couple minutes there. That's what was happening.
Yeah, it's all good. We vamped.
I mean, he just turned 20. You know, he's young.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Congratulations.
To be 20 again.
I guess.
Oh, I dig that piece, man. It's beautiful.
Oh, thanks, man.
That
Yeah, just something on the fly. Free flow art. Working with form and shape and just dead space and
has a very Sam Keith feel.
She's still sexy too. I hate to say it.
Thanks.
Remember those advertisements in the early '80s? That's what.
It
definitely reminds me of that.
Said, Sam Keith is an influence of mine anyway, so it kind of rubs off. But you can find me on Twitter, the twits down here at Unhinged Ent. YouTube next week, Luke and I'll be on mine, which is Unhinged Entertainment.
Yep.
And don't forget to go back Absolute Book 1 on Indiegogo and get that bonus.
Yeah. I can't wait until her name actually gets to be in the credits.
Oh, it's in the credits.
That's her bonus though, right?
Don't spoil things, man. Yeah. Why you gotta spoil things?
And I am, of course, Death Metal Hero. This is fine. I'll show you the what I was working on.
There you
Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna ink it up. Might do some Copics on this. We'll see how it all turns out. Did some preliminary sketches, trying to
and
figure out what to do.
You know not to use the Copics on India ink, right?
Oh, because they'll smear. Yeah.
Yeah, don't nib it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I use some of the markers. Like
the microns. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Man. You know, it looks sick.
I didn't actually know that. That's
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate it. And thank you all so much for watching, hanging out, and I appreciate my esteemed panel for being here, hanging out this evening. And we, if I can do this properly, will talk to you.
Oh, that's dope.